There they go. Mike is unmuted. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Odyssey Esports League of Legends Tournament. Semifinals weekend. Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. Pardon for the old retro look. We're going 80s night, courtesy of myself, Drew, and Talia. I'm your host for the evening's festivities, giving you the play-by-play, Josh Sand, and my color caster tonight in the caster booth is going to be none other than Drew Bird himself. Drew, my friend, how are you doing tonight? Yeah, yeah. Me too. Me too. Yeah, bunch of dust in my caster, my old caster booth. So pardon any sneezes you guys hear, but y'all are here for this freaking pivotal matchup between Fiddle Eats Timo and the Bushy Boys. So super hyped for this match. And let's see. Without further ado, let's just get right into the draft here. So, um, oh, okay, okay. Let me turn you up. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hopefully that works. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Holler in chat if yeah, yeah. So got to work out the kinks to be expected. Um, but yeah, Bushy Boys gonna get. Looks like they're getting blue sides. They're gonna get first priority pick. Ivern completely taken out by Fiddle Eats Timo, and I like the Vagar ban. out of the Bushy Boys. Uh, I think, yeah, I like Vagar into players like Theo a lot. Just hit your skill button when Theo gets out of control. Um, because Theo and Pyro probably are arguably like one of the strongest bot lanes in the tournament that we have. So that's good protection for your ADC there. Any surprise bans? I'm a little perplexed. I'm out of the loop with Ivern right now. Is that a ban against Ivern top, or is that a ban just in Ivern general? Oh, okay, okay. Nice, nice. I like it. All right, so I dig the ban against. Yeah, you got to get rid of Kane from Thrasher. That's a must. I like Ashe. Nice, safe pick. Good initiation with some crystal arrows. So we'll see what happens on the other side. Super excited to see what they get. So could be a Vladimir. That's an early pick on Vladimir, but nope. Gonna grab the Caitlyn. Okay, I like Caitlyn into Ashe. Pretty good matchup range for range. And okay, just good to go ahead and grab the blind pick of Vladimir. So good on Philly's Teemo for just not caring and just going straight into the blind pick. So, but I mean, when you're that good on Vladimir, it doesn't really matter what the option is. Easy counter pick though from Malzahar into Vladimir. So Vladimir, while a terrifying champ to deal with, Malzahar always has his skill button, which will even things out for the. They don't call him a vampire, but he's a freaking vampire. I don't care what a fucking hemo mancer is. Doesn't matter. Let's see. So we've got, let's see, Mordekaiser into Udyr, so, or into oh my god, why did I call him Udyr? I fought a Udyr top earlier today, and it's just stuck in my head. But Smoke gonna be his man on his man Darius, and second round of bans are away. Viego gonna get taken away. Same with Hecarim. So jungle gonna get pinched pretty hard. But yeah, I do. Yeah, I do agree, Eli. Most of Lumi's champs skill so hard doesn't even matter. So yeah, that's one of the great things about somebody Smoke picking his comfort pick on Darius and Lumi picking Vladimir is that both those guys did really who they're up against totally inconsequential. So I'm gonna like this Amumu pick if they do go for it. Okay, so no Amumu pick for Philly's team. That'd be a great takeaway from Pyroblitz. So picking Alistar in expectation that Pyroblitz is going to go for that Amumu pick. Maybe. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, does he play Renata? I like Renata a lot into Alistar. Don't know. Rel's even better. Rel is even better into Alistar, but they're just gonna toy with my emotions here. Either character, I'm really happy to see. All right, Pyro's gonna lock in the Rel. She is fantastic. I've been playing a ton of her, so I got good knowledge on all the different good stuff that she has for her rework. So gonna get Jarvan for Thrasher on the last pick for the Bushy Boys, and oddly enough, Blue Jay is going to get the counter pick. He's going to grab Rek'Sai, though. This totally fits into Blue Jay's wheelhouse. I love it. These team comps look fantastic. And yeah, I'm really psyched. Both these guys, just real fast decision making, snap decisions on these. We're going to go ahead and let's see. We're going to take a quick break. That way, I can figure out how the hell to get Drubert into the audio. So all y'all sit tight while we get that ironed out. We'll be right back with game number 1, Fiddle Eats Teemo versus the Bushy Boys. Sit tight. yet.
I feel like that's it. I just don't know why you have 2 bars. Wait, really? What was it? I think that they can hear me. You can hear me, but no, they can hear me.
Hey, all right. Welcome back, everybody. We are back with game number 1, Fiddle Eats Teemo versus the Bushy Boys. We are, so yeah, first run. That was quite an adventure getting everything ready, but hopefully you guys can hear Drew.
Yeah. Hello?
Nice, nice. All right, let's get the sound situated. I think they can hear you, Drew. I think so. I can hear you, and yeah, I think we're all set.
If you have me cranked up to 100 because of before, you can probably make me not 100. I don't know what was it you did with Discord?
Okay, give us a holler if Drew's too loud or if I'm too loud. Let us know. But Drew's loud? Okay, alright. Yeah, Drew, I had you up at the 200, so let's take you back down. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, drop Drew a little bit, and then I'm going to shrink my cam because that is really large. Alright, let's, whoa, okay. Camera. Let's do the webcam. Alright, sweet. Cool.
And like at any time, no pressure.
Yeah.
If you want to stream the game to Discord.
Oh, yeah, that might help.
I don't need. I'm pretty good at color commentary. I actually don't need the game
You are,
to. I'll just imagine in my mind's eye what's happening.
Yes. All right, we are streaming to you, Sir Drubert. All right, cool. So I think we're all situated. Let me know in the chat if anything has gone crazy or right. But we should be getting into things right now. Oh, I gotta shrink my camera there. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see what we've got here. We've got Cirque in the top lane, Thrasher in jungle, Revenger mid, and Theo and Pyro in the bot lane. Top lane for Fiddle Eats Teemo, of course, is Smokey the Bear. Kyosuke filling in at jungle for Blue Jay, Lumi in the mid lane, and Anna Gamer Girl and Xexy's in the bot. Could be an early level 2. I like Pyro's posturing up. Let's see if he's going to go in. It's a little dicey going into an alley. Probably going to save his mana there. But Drew, what do you think of these team comps? What do you think of the overall look of the game? Yeah, what's on your mind with what we got going on here?
Well, my take is Fiddle Eats Teemo got a ton of comfort picks, like a whole bunch, and I think I might like the comp for Bushy Boys better, but I mean, there's something to be said for having Darius, Vlad, and even Alistar at this point.
Yeah, like yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, oh, we got a 2-man invade from Q and Smoke on the Thrasher. This is good timing. Thrasher's gonna get out of there. Cirque not gonna be able to dissuade them off the Grump, I think. No, it looks like they're gonna save the Grump. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's one of like the golden rules, I think, when you're playing fives is like always go for comfort. Counter picks be damned, because if you're good enough on your champ, like Lumi and Smoke are on their signature champions, yeah, counter pick doesn't matter. But
something else that's kind of cool, Rek'Sai, which I think is in a pretty strong spot right now. But Rek'Sai has this like hidden buff in a organized like comms situation, because if you're playing Rek'Sai in solo queue, trying to like get people to use the fact that you can see the footprints is hard.
Yeah,
But in comms, you can be like, yo, look at the footprints. So, you know what I mean? Rek'Sai's got a nice little buff in organized team play.
yeah, yeah. It's a big difference. Yeah, it's one of those things that like they're very Rek'Sai is very much designed for organized fives. See, my mic is like dying, and I need to replace it, which is why it might be dampened. But I'll keep it as close to my mouth as possible. Hopefully, it'll be as clear as Drew's. But
Inside your mouth.
inside my
All the
mouth,
way. Yep.
yes, yeah, it's gonna be an oral attachment pretty soon. Yeah, but that's the next thing on my list to get. My mic, it has been dying slowly but surely over the last year and a half. And I'm like, I spent like $150 on these things. I'm gonna get 3 years out of them. God damn, well maybe not, but we'll see.
I
Here,
believe.
yeah, here's the hardware's built-in obsolescence. Yeah. Overall, I think things are looking really even across the board. Theo's got a nice little CS lead to start off with, but overall things are pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah, no, stuff is close. I guess, like I said, I like the comfort on. Oh my god.
Cirque's got a flash away, full stack. Smokes goes in with another Q, gets a heal. Oh, he does go down, but he gets first blood though, first trouble. I think the wave's going to slow push back to him in the top lane there. Yeah.
This is the classic top lane maneuver.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah, Smoke's got blood in the water. He's going to go for it. So, Cirque and him are going to be throwing hands this entire lane, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you've got like an early aggression matchup between the two. You've got Rek'Sai, early game jungler, and Jarvan, early game jungler as well. But I don't know which of these lanes are really gankable here.
I'd say bot lane,
Yeah.
because especially once they hit 6, Ashe and Rel have really nice engage and follow up, and then Jarvan can kind of just come in over the top as well with the ult. So
Yeah.
I would gank bot, but I also don't play jungle, so take that for what it is.
I like bot too. Yeah, anytime you got an Alistar and a Rel, like it's going to be a super volatile lane when ganks start getting involved. And I really like, and normally, Thrasher is moving in. Lumi does have his pool though if he needs to get out of here. Revenger's not in range for ulti.
Like, see, normally I'd say gank the Malzahar lane, but it's a Vlad, so that kind of throws that out the window.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and Revenger, he could have flashed ultied, but that would have probably been forcing. I don't think there would have been any good follow-up there, so good patience. But yeah, Vlad's he's such a hard champion to. Well, Thrash is going to wheel back around. Revenger is in range. I don't know if he's got enough mana for an ulti. He does, and that's just enough, and that's going to be a flag and drag knock-up. Lumi's going to blood pool, flash away. Looks like he's going to get away thanks to directed cam telling us that the end of that fight. But still, top lane, Smoke and Cirque. Oh, Smoke with the Noxian Guillotine just finishes them off with the max stacks. That could be trouble. If Mordekaiser cannot 1v1 his lane opponent, that makes his ulti, I don't know. It's
kind of not as useful.
Yeah. You really don't want to trap yourself into a box with Darius, probably the last guy you want to be 1v1ing. So
this is kind of how I expect it. You expect you give over the Darius and the Vlad for the lanes to be favorable for Fiddle.
So yeah, Xerxes goes in with a 2-man knockup, but Pyro Thero make it a really easy escape. Kyosuke was not in range to really follow up, so the wave is just in an unfortunate state there. But yeah, please continue though.
Yeah, so I think you kind of expect the lanes to be more Fiddle favored because of all the comfort, but like I said, it'll be really interesting. I have a harder time picturing how the team operates as a 5 on the side of Fiddle Eats Teemo, whereas it's like very clear what I think Bushy Boys wants to do. Like Bushy Boys wants to catch someone with the Ashe ult, and then Pyro and Thrasher can come in, and that's kind of like their 3-man like engage tool. So
yeah, there's so much redundancy between like you're not getting out. Like if anybody on this team like you catch besides like Alistar, you're gonna get your money's worth. So yeah, I agree. I like that 3-man engaged. Man, their pick potential is so high with the Malzahar ulti too.
Yep.
That's really gross. Yeah, Chef's suggestion of the evening is Quicksilver Sash for everybody. So
yeah, just one for everybody.
Just one for everybody.
Is it really a tax if everybody needs it? Then I think everyone's still just even voting if everyone buys.
That's true.
GSS.
That's true. All they got to do is convince Bushy Boys, hey, why don't you guys get QSSs too, just to make everything even. Spread the wealth around a
Yeah,
little bit, you know?
just make it fair. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I like it. The socialist in me really loves that idea, so we'll see if it actually sticks. Probably not. Um, man, but yeah, yeah, I really do. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. I really love the pick potential from the Bushy Boys side. Philly Teemo, they do have a sub. Their faithful captain jungler is not able to make it, so it's going to be in Kyosuke's hands to pick it up. But I think everybody trusts Kyosuke. He has proven,
Yeah.
yeah, he's proven he's a competent jungler that can go against anybody in this league. I'm comfortable with him. I know everybody
He,
else
he
is.
he plays a mean support as well, so it's
Hmm.
he's really like a you know how I say I play jungle and support. He legitimately plays jungle and support.
Yeah, yeah, he actually does it. Thrasher, ooh, caught with his hand in the cookie jar, just gets Noxian guillotined out of there. Revenger not going to be able to follow up with anything else. Lumi is all over him, though. Just, oh, it's draining a ton of health. Revenger is going to return it back. He does have ulti, though. Lumi keeps pushing his luck here. The Voidlings are going out. Lumi gets the pull down. Kyo is waiting in the wings there. There goes the, the ultimate, though, gets knocked out by Kyosuke. Kyosuke gets the unstoppable, gets the kill. Revenger is sent back to base. Perfect bait from Lumi,
Wow.
just like... Lumi! Oh, that was good combo between Lumi and
That
Kyosuke there. That
that's
was
that trusting in Kioske, because something like a bait like that, you normally have to have a lot of games with your jungler to trust in that happening.
mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
that really speaks volumes to the fact that either the comms are really crisp, or they just have like that innate synergy,
yeah,
right from the jump. But that was impressive.
yeah. Especially Lumi throwing the pull out like that, like really showing the leg there. Like you see the pull down on Vladimir, you're like, oh buddy, you're toast. Here comes the Malzahar ulti. Meanwhile, Kyosuke just gets you right from behind with the knockup, takes you out of that ultimate. And yeah, it's just yeah, masterwork there. And they do get the Rift Herald too for Smokes. This is really great. Zex is going to go in with a knockup onto Theo, though. Pyro is going to try to get some stunts back onto him, though. Both Glacial Shields are down, preventing a lot of damage, so Glacial Augment when that is... Ooh, Thrasher's waiting, though. Zexy, he's got ultimate though. Thrasher gonna get the flag and drag, gonna knock him onto Ana, but the arrow misses though. Might not matter though. Ana flashes away. Pyro lets loose of the Rel ultimate though. Zexy, he's got his ultimate. He's got a huge damage reduction. Trying to walk out of there. Kyosuke is over the wall though. Theo is in pursuit with the slows, but Zexy makes it out like a champ with that. Oh man, nice job on Zexy saving that ultimate.
That's like how I thought. That's like exactly what I was looking for. It's just the Ash arrow went wide, but you can imagine if that hit, that would have been a paladin or a sheriff of Piltover that was not going to be
Yeah,
moving anytime soon.
yeah, they would have saved Ana the trouble of flashing because she would have already been toast before she could have cast that spell. So,
True.
yeah, so good on Ana for getting out of danger. Nice discipline from Zexy. He's keeping his ultimate handy in case something super bad happens. So, been really impressed with Zexy's improvement in this last tournament. He's always been a good player, but he is one of the more undisciplined fellows that I've grouped
You,
with.
you know what? I don't know why I haven't thought, but Alistar is really just a great pick for him,
Yes,
because
100%.
he actually, the way I feel like you need to play Alistar to be successful is right in his wheelhouse. So that's like match made in heaven,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, because he's really good at engaged champs. He's really good at getting picks on people, and he's a really smart player. But I think Cirque and Smoke are in it though. Smoke, he's taking a ton of damage. He needs a big Q here to get some heals up. He's got Ghost running, gets a Q, nice heal on the Cirque, but he's not gonna. Oh, he gets a guillotine. Oh, Smoke, you animal! Double kill the Noxian guillotine in the 1v2. This is comfort. This is comfort happening. Kyosuke is here to help against Revenger with Lumi. Lumi is going to take the ultimate, but here, and a Gamer Girl, ace in the hole. Revenger cannot even get back to his base, though. Huge kill for the side of Fiddly's Teemo. 7-1 in their favor. 12 minutes into the game.
I just saw some war crimes in the top lane.
Oh, seriously, somebody call the tribunal, because Smoke needs to go. There needs to be some justice for what just happened there. Oh my
That
god.
has to violate the summoner's code in some way.
Yeah, yeah. Geneva Convention is calling for the horrendous war crimes committed by Smoke in the top lane. Oh my god. That's a worst case scenario too. Like when Darius gets ahead enough to start 1v2ing the jungler and the top laner, you can't go there anymore. And like you're like
I call that the Alawi territory, just because I feel like Alawi is always able to 2v1.
yeah.
So yeah,
You're like,
that's scary.
yeah, you could. The best you could do is like say comforting things in chat to your top laner. Be like, "Sorry, bud, I love you. I wish I could help, but have a postcard. That's about the contribution they can make against
Yeah,
that.
see you at 30 minutes if that.
Yeah. Good luck. Let me try to get a recall. Takes a lot from the Voidlings, and gonna have to pull
Whew.
away.
Those bumblebees are nasty.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Revenger's got his Leanders now, so a little extra burn for his troubles.
You always think of Revenger. I mean, at least this tournament and having played with him before, you think of him for his like vexes and some of his like scary blow you up from long way away. You know, like playmaker champs, but yeah, he plays a mean control mage as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Um, yeah. It's nice like when you need that stability in the mid lane because like you see like when you have like volatile lanes. Um, the top can explode with somebody like Smoke on his comfort champion. I'm surprised bot lane has not exploded either, but that shows like how disciplined Xyxis has been because Rel thrives on people engaging. Like she's so good once you've made your first summoner or once you made your first cast
Yep.
to retaliate really hard. And Xyxis has been super disciplined, going for as boring of a lane as you can, which is what you want as Alistar. If your Alistar lane is very boring, you're doing your job. But yeah, no, yeah, they've been able to stuff all the aggression. Theo does have a 20 CS lead. That's about to be expected, but you know, we know Anna has always been able to punch over her weight class, so I don't think
Yeah,
they're too scared.
ooh, hold on.
Knock up onto Theo. Theo's going to flash away, though, with the Ghost. He's going to make it out, though. Pyro is going to knock people up and try to delay a little bit, but Kyo and Anna just... Ooh, nice flash from Pyro to get out of danger, though. Xyxis is there with the knock-up, though. Ace in the hole is going to finish him off, though. Huge arrow onto Kioski. He's got to get the hell out. Here comes Demacia! The return from Jarvan. It gets the kill. Anna is slowed up. Theo is going to cut her down. Double kill over the Ashe.
Wow.
But meanwhile, in the top lane, though, Cirque gets killed by Smoke again. Smoke is 5-1-1 on the Darius. Another fight in the mid lane. Why not? But still, a triple kill going over to Theo. That is huge, huge bonus for the Bushy Boys. Lumi just playing flirty little games with Adventure. Pops Ghost, looking for the pool right in Adventure. Adventure's got to flash away immediately. Hemo Plague was popped, and he's going to make it out of there. Oh my god. Drew,
So
untangle what just happened.
Oh, carnage all over the rift. To be honest, that was looking really good for Fiddly in the bot, but Theo able to collect a lot of kills off the back of that kind of fight that broke out.
Oh, suppression onto Lumi. They got to get him before he pulls. He does pull out of there. Smoke and Keel are in the... Oh, nice flash melee. He's still going to go away, though. He goes down thanks to that tick from the Leandries, though. Smoke gets a slow on a Thrasher. Thrasher's going to get away. Same with Revenger. He's got the shield up. Pyro's waiting in the wings to protect and peel. But, yeah, Smoke is a madman. You got to be really careful. So much fighting between these two teams.
You, okay, you really don't want a Darius out of control like this, but if you... We're gonna find yourself in a situation where a Darius was fed. You would at least like to have a fed Ashe on your side. So the slows that Theo's gonna be able to put down from the Ashe, that's gonna be really annoying for Darius, no matter how many kills he has to deal with. So that is at least a bit of counterplay. We'll have to see as those two meet more consistently through the mid game if Smoke or Theo can get the better of one another, but. Yeah, that they could in theory deal with the Darius by just slowing him into oblivion with Ashe autos.
Yeah, they absolutely could. Yeah, and Smoke, his lead, he's got a monstrous lead over Cirque right now, 3,000 gold. Theo's lead over Anna is only 1,000 gold, but Theo has a ton of peel. It's going to be really hard to get a hold of him. Yeah, you're not going to get through a Rel, even if you do get through a Rel, like there's a Cataclysm down usually, Revenger's there if he's in the backline as well, so like you got to get through a Malzahar ultimate, like it's going to be really, really tricky to see what kind of creative angles Fiddly's Teemo can get in here.
The one issue is Ashe isn't known like as a high damage AD carry.
Yeah,
we might get a
true.
skirmish here.
Lumi's drawing a lot of attention though. Big knock-up under Avenger though. He does not have the shield. He's going to get pulled in, and that is an easy pick for Fiddly's Teemo. They've got full Dragon Power right now. Cirque looks like he might go for top lane turret and just try to trade some tower back. Theo. Oh yeah, they do get mid turret too.
Yep.
So
if they can get mid and top and Herald, I don't know that you mind the dragon going over as much.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I think, I think with Bushy Boys, I don't think they need. The onus isn't on them so much to accelerate. No, because Lumi's gonna skill too.
Yeah, see that's the problem. I don't know. normally with a Darius, you say we'll just ride it out
Yep.
until late game, but I don't know that anyone is going to outscale a Vlad. Like Ash kind of caps at a certain point. Now he is going this Trinity Force build, so it might do more damage than we think. But
Cirque getting caught out. Ace in
Cirque.
the hole gonna land. I'll get Anna's. Oh my god, that's another kill going over. But here comes Lumi. Just all Theo goes on a rampage though. Gets credit for that kill. Revenger in the help with that Malzahar ultimate.
The point blank Ash ult right there.
Yeah, yeah. Theo is at the ready.
I'm always really impressed with Anna's ultimate uses on like any ADC she plays. I think about some of the snipes we've seen from her on Ashe and Jinx, like cross map snipes, but she's showing that, you know, even with Ace in the hole on Caitlyn, she can contribute from quite a ways away. She always seems to be just in range to like contribute to some of these picks or fights.
Yeah, which is great because like it's not a global ultimate like Jinx or Ashe. Like you've got to
No,
be,
yeah.
it's like an eighth of a map maybe a little bit smaller, but like so it shows that she's got awareness to be in the right place at the right time. Like you can't just like point and click a Senna ultimate from across the map and be like, I contributed.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. But yeah, so lead is growing pretty large for Smoke. Yeah, almost 4K gold advantage right now, so he's a monster. Only one level.
Am I the only one who feels bad for Ivern every time I see the buffs?
I know, right? Like they
just feel
legit.
bad for the guy.
Yeah, yeah. They literally gave him no compensation at all. You're like, okay, we're gonna give everybody your passive now. It's
Well, I think they did something to something because
okay.
Ivern top. We played Clash last night, and the things I saw Azuka do on Ivern top were unspeakable. So
Ooh, Astro squarely on the Anna Gamer Girl, but there is no fault because Xy's there to peel. But yeah, Theo letting Anna know she's gotta be mindful of her horizontal movements. Yeah, sorry.
yeah, so I think Ivern's, you know, he's in an okay spot right now, but that was like his thing, you know, like giving people buffs, and now.
Yeah, and I did see Achuka's Ivern top. Yeah, that's I don't know what to say about that. It's
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sad that I don't like that's in the game. I don't like
I didn't like it in the game, and I was on his team. I'm like, I don't like this.
Because you feel dirty. You want to win by like, you know, not a yeah. You want to win by your own merits, not over some crap like that. Yeah.
It's different. It's not like a Fed Darius on your team, and you're like, you know what? Respect. Smoke is going total man mode. He's mowing people down 2v1. Like, okay, respect.
Totally earned it. Totally earned it. So. Yeah, and a fantastic performance from Kyosuke too. The pressure was on for him to perform early game. Rek'Sai, not a mid game or late game champion, so relevance is going to drop down. So yeah, his presence in the early game was super helpful. Yeah, he had a really high kill percentage at the start, but yeah, 2-1-4 early game. That's all you can do. He set the table for the rest of his team to be in a good position to close things out. But a lot of game left. There's only 1,000 gold between these two teams. The lion's share of the money, Theo on the side of Bushy Boys, and of course Smokestacker on the side of Fiddle Eats Teemo. Let's see. Revenge.
Yeah, gold. Let's see. Gold is about gold 1.5 to 2K up for Fiddle. Dragons obviously on Fiddle's side right now too. Like that always bodes well. It feels
ooh Astro straight onto Anna, and she's not going to get out of this. There's just so much CC. We see how much crowd control there is.
That's the combo.
That's the combo they're looking for. Yeah, Zexy's going to try to get out of here, but there's no way out. Another Flag and Dragon going to knock up. Lumi is there to do some damage, but Theo is just firing unobstructed though into the front line of Fiddle's team. They've got to get the hell away. Lumi has got to flash out. There's too many health bars though. Here comes Smoke. I don't know if he could do this, so there's so many healthy people here. Smoke is going to get a huge Q. Thrasher's going to go down though, but it's still 2v4. They can't fight this off. Lumi doesn't have flash. He's going to be silenced. Going to get slowed. Cirque's going to flash forward. Lumi's going to pull up, but that's not going to be enough to claw gets him. That's a double kill going over to Revenger. Huge windfall of gold going over to Bushy Boys there. Really nice catch.
That's how I kind of pictured when I said I like the structure of Bushy Boys is 5v5. Like that's how exactly in my mind's eye how I pictured a 5v5 engage from them going. So seeing that they could pull that off, and most likely, you can kind of just see from this, Ash doesn't put out the most damage, but they'll get this Baron eventually.
Yeah.
But really, they have to have those big multi-layered engages to make these team fights work, because I think just standard front to back, I don't know if Ash will put out enough damage to overcome some of the all-in from Fiddle here, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree.
they land that combo there. It looks real good when they land that combo.
Yeah, Cleanse is going to help you. Murktriders isn't going to help you. Half of the CC they have is the knock-up or suppression. There's just so much redundant CC that a QSS, or nothing's going to help you. Like, if you get hit by a dash arrow, you're toast. It's, yeah.
Speaking of which, we've got some tax evasion happening. Only Anna has paid her QSS tax on the Caitlyn.
Yeah. As Cirque, as the game goes on and as Cirque becomes more present in team fights, I think people are going to need to do that. Because a real great thing when you're trying to be a peel support is when Mordekaiser ults you and you can't feel for your carry anymore. So,
yep.
Super lame when that happens. So I think Xexy's. Well, I don't know if Alistar ulti, I don't think breaks it. I think you need to...
does, and it just makes him die slower, but
okay.
It doesn't break it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, need to get a QSS pretty soon, I think. But yeah, it feels like right now, I don't know, maybe, okay, so Smoke gets slow to Cirque, but Cirque is happy to trade this out. He's got the big aura going, full bleed stacks on his Cirque. They're in the Death Realm, though. Smoke and Cirque going at it. Oh, the Noxie Guillotine cuts him down, though. That is going to be a lot of pressure alleviated, though.
Yeah, I was curious to see how that 1v1 has progressed, but it's still Darius' favorite.
Yeah. I think he's going for maybe a Spirit Visage or oh god. Xexy's is here with Revenger, gets a knockup. Lumi is there as well. Kyosuke there with a knockup. Revenger gonna get punished for split pushing. Oh no, he's not. He's gonna flash out of there. Xexy's, does he have Ghost? He's got Ghost. Xexy's got Ghost on Alistar.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you picked up on that way earlier. Yeah, he has no flash. He's a Ghost exhaust Alistar.
Wow. Okay. I haven't seen that one before. That's funny.
Well, you're seeing it now.
Yep.
You are seeing which in theory, if you think about the Alistar kit, the W buffer into the Q knockup does, at least in terms of engages, does kind of supplement what you would use flash for, in a way.
Yeah.
Obviously, flash is still really useful to escape. On the flip side, you could say flash basically doubles your engage range because you can flash into the WQ. So
yes,
there's definitely an argument to not have flash, but yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see if there's any engages that would have turned the tide with flash.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, because I've seen Alistars if they're going for. I've seen some Alistars go Shurelya's for the speed. I've seen Alistars go for Phase Rush, which I'm not a huge fan of myself because it's a little squishy at the
I'm kind of thinking that's meant to like pseudo replace like the Phase Rush concept where you can Ghost, get that burst of movement and get in there. So
yeah.
And then you still have Glacial for glacial stuff. So
yeah, that's true.
I can get the theory. So I'll be interested if we see some more team fights how it plays out.
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm not surprised that Xexy's is stepping out a little bit of typical conventional builds, but it's very different, very reformed from his old style. So it's still a disciplined choice. There's still logic behind it. Still makes sense. So I could see that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm curious how it's gonna serve him though in the mid and late game. So with that last exchange and push, Bushy Boys do have a 3K or 2K gold advantage, a little bit over 2,500 gold. I should put the dragon timers up.
They could. Yeah, Dragon's going to be pivotal here because they could see much of that gold advantage dissipate if they lose out on Soul. Which is coming up in just over a minute.
Yep. I think a lot of this is going to be which team can get the setup first. Circus topside, but he does have TP. Smoke, not rocking TP, so he's going to head straight to the Dragon now. And Pressure and Pyro very early, getting that vision control down. Xexy's though, he's an Alistair with Ghost. He can fearlessly walk in there. Theo is up ahead though. Oh, he gets hooked in though. Smoke gets a huge Q. Theo's gonna flash away. Ace in the hole is gonna drop his health down a little bit. He is on the run though. Kyosuke is chasing him all the way into the enemy jungle though. The fight is still on though. We've got the 4v4. Big knockup is all around. Anna Gabriel's able to tee off. Xexy's has to back up. Kyosuke could not finish off Theo, though, in the fight. Oh, he gets cut. No, Kiosuke is pulled too far from his team. The fight is just completely broken up, but the health bars are alive on the side of Philly's team. Anna Gamer's plenty healthy. She can keep this fight going.
Oh, Thrasher full.
Oh, Thrasher, I don't know how he's still full health. Xerxes is going to put him into fight range from Anna Gamer Girl, though. Thrasher could finish this fight off by himself. He's got to be really careful how he decides to play this out. Anna and Lumi are on the run, though. Huge fight. Thrasher could go over the wall. Nice knockup on Anna Gamer Girl. Taking a lot of damage. Lumi is going to not pursue. Man.
I think he's content just to go back on the dragon. Yeah, that fight felt favor to both teams at certain points, but you look and there's a lot of bodies on the floor, and it looked like only the Jarvan was up, but the Jarvan was up with almost his entire life bar. So yeah, Thrasher was like, no, I you know, I might just be me, but I think I have more health than all of you combined. So
yeah.
he's able to stand tall. I believe he'll secure and break this Drake stack. So we push off the soul for another handful of minutes here.
Yeah. So Thrasher gonna secure that dragon. Yeah, puts off Soul Point a little bit longer, like you said. But yeah, that was a really good play by Kyosuke. He was able to get around all the CC and rush Theo down. So Theo wasn't able to participate any damage at all for most of that team fight. He had to run for his life. Kyosuke did eventually die from diving that deep, but him being able to separate the primary damage from the Bushy Boys front line should have been pretty good, but there's so much CC that they've got to wade through with the rest of their front line.
Yeah, you saw some pings from Blue around the Baron pit, so they might look to try and end this window before the next soul fight. They might look to take Baron and then use that to try and like really cement control over this. Mm-hmm. They don't do it as fast as I don't think they do it as fast as you would think at this time with the Ashe, but I could be wrong. It might go down pretty quick.
Yeah, it could. So Xerxes trying to ward up the Baron, gonna get lit up a little bit, but yeah, Kyosuke's face and Core Drinker heals 400 off of one person. That's a little nuts.
Feels good.
Okay, so you gotta get some Thornmails here. Looks like, man, Revenger just non-stop pressure. That late game Malzahar just, yeah.
That's honestly what you look to do. Malzahar wants to split like that. He does have TP, so he's doing exactly what you want from your Malzahar at this point in the game. Mm-hmm. And especially with Baron up, if you can draw enough pressure, that's your team's go button for Baron.
100%, yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
Because you have to look, like, one other thing that can't kind of, like, go without saying, like, Fiddle really indexed all in for lane. Mm-hmm, because they don't have TP, right? So those side lane pressure, like, if Revenger can draw one or even two people to him on the Malzahar, he can just TP away, join his team at the Baron, and, see ya.
Yep. Xerxes has got Ghost, looking for some kind of engage. Pyro's going to respond with the stun straight in their face, though. Lumi's going in with the pool. Fight is on. Thrasher goes straight to the back lane. It gets a Cataclysm down. Theo is able to fire on the front line, though. Pyroblade's peeling valiantly. Smokes Guillotine gets Pyro down. Anna Gamer Girl is running for her life. She's going to return with Ace and Hold. Nice peel from Lumi. Thrasher. Oh, he gets Thrasher down. That was huge. Oh, Guillotine's not going to finish off Theo. My god, there are just bodies all over the place. There's so many scrappy fights going on. What the hell happened? There's two alive on both sides? Man,
yeah, both AD carries are up, although Theo is testing the limits of that right now.
Yeah.
And then Lumi's up. We still have Cirque. Not enough left over for the Baron to be threatened, but yeah, Lumi's going to take... God, he really chunks these towers at this point.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, these fights are so scrappy. Yeah, they're turning, and I think those are the fights that... Oh my god, Theo's doing a lot of damage to Lumi. Lumi's going to return back, though, with the pull. Theo goes down! Holy crap! Oh my god, okay. Well, here comes Pyro, going to go in.
Pyro's mad. Oh, no, okay. Now he's not mad. He's like, never mind, I'm cool. I'm cool.
He's cool.
Just kidding. You go in, the dude has like 2 health, and then he regenerates like all of it. You're like, how's this kid?
It's playing. Just doing a little plain old footsie, just seeing what's up. Yeah. But no. Pyro went real hard there. You think he could get flat? You can't.
That's the difference between like a Rel and a Seraphine, though, because I'm still flashing in to kill that Vlad as Seraphine, but I'm not making it out like Byron
No,
did.
no.
That's a
Yeah,
that's a one way trip.
yeah. Hopefully you have an Oblivion Orb too before you do that. I'm imagining you do, but um, yeah, you can take that fight. You can take that fight.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, no, I got it. I got it.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, the scope of these fights have been so chaotic, which is what I think Fiddle Eats Teemo wants. They want
They
these
do. They
fights to,
do. They do.
yeah, yeah. These fights need to be really ugly, completely
You
uncoordinated, and just
you
like,
saw the coordinated engage that Bushy Boys once got almost 10 minutes ago in that mid lane fight, where they landed their engage combo. That kind of set up to a fight. That's what Bushy Boys is looking for.
hmm
The to your point, yeah, the uglier the fight, the better Fiddle Eats Teemo should fare.
yeah, yeah, because they're champs. They're great in like 2v2s, 3v3s. Um,
Mm-hmm.
outside of front to back, like it's that's what they want. They want these fights to be real messy. Dragon is spawning in 10 seconds. Both teams are jockeying for position. Looks like Revenger is topside. He's getting a lot of
Yep.
pressure on the top turret though, and he
He
does have
can
TP.
he can threaten the tower up until the last second when they call him the TP. So
Yeah.
um,
Looks like Philly Team are just going to give the tower, go straight for the Dragon Thrasher. Could go in for the steal here, though. They're not going to hold damage. It's just going to go for the 50-50 here. Ooh, where did it? Oh, it does go over to Philly Teemo. That's a huge, huge Dragon take. Soul goes over. Thrasher going to try to survive. Not going to go down. He can't dot tank 5 members, but they do give up tier 2 on the top side for that Soul point. Could be going.
yeah, so they might just go for kills.
Oh, Luigi
Yep.
flashes forward for Theo. Theo's going to make it out there, though. Ace in the hole, not going to finish him
Eh.
off. Pyro's going to be a nice... Oh, no! Crap, the goat! Okay, he's got pull. All right, never mind. I saw the
So
roll. I thought it was like, yeah.
so Bushy Boys made kind of an aggressive gamble there. I think Revenger
Oh,
does
ooh,
not get
Smoke
out of
is
this
just...
one.
No, I don't think so. Revenger's got the suppression, but not going to matter. Smoke is a man possessed. Slices him in two, sends him packing in 2 different boxes.
Now
Back to
they'll
base.
turn on that Baron. They should be able to get that without question. Yeah, Bushy Boy said we'll go for the steal on the soul and try and crack that inhib. They do get the inhib. They don't get the steal.
Is Lumi going to take this 1v2? Theo was just pumping so much damage. Okay, alright, that's what I thought. Okay, Lumi goes down, trades his life for a turret. They do get Baron Nashor.
The danger making that gamble is it's now the Elder is on the table, and if Fiddly Simo gets the Elder, I think it's just a game ender because they will just run at you at that point, take any fight they can see, and they have the damage to make the Elder work. Like they have enough upfront damage that I'm just imagining like a multi-person queue from the Darius, and
Yeah.
that's like with Elder, that's pretty much all you need. I feel like.
Yeah, no, I agree. Because there's no true tank on the side of Bushy Boys. They don't have
Mhm.
like a Scion or like Ornn or anything like that. Like their front line's tough, but um, to win a fight with Elder, it's just you need so much hit points and like you gotta
Yeah.
stay out of execute range and so
And
dangerous.
the Mountain Soul is gonna do some work. We already talked. Ash isn't the highest damage late game ADC, so the Mountain Shield is gonna be annoying for Theo to chop through as well.
Yeah. Smoke has got Smoke into the Death Realm. He's got the aura going. Smoke's just gonna cut him down though. Doesn't even need the guillotine though. But here comes all the cavalry. Gonna knock Smoke
Yep.
up, and that's an
Yep.
easy shutdown. Going over to
They got him. They got their man. They
Got
got him.
Got him! That's right. Shut that Darius down. Smoke doesn't give any fucks about that. Gold is bang even between both of these teams, though. Just a crazy... What were the seeds of these two teams? Because Bushy Boys were 1, correct?
No. Spark was one.
Oh, Spark was 1. That's right, that's right. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
Bushy Boys
Spark
were
was
2.
on the top side. Bushy Boys were 2.
Okay, okay. Alright. I feel
Yep.
like Philly's team was like 5 or 6?
They were, but they missed the Armageddon matches, so
Okay.
they could have finished as high as 4th.
Gotcha.
But without the Armageddon matches, they just slotted in at a lower seed. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I do want to sing Kyosuke's praises again.
Yeah.
Losing your team captain and then losing also like your jungler, both of those is just it's so hard to deal with. Because like Blue Jay is a shot caller. He sets the table for his team at the start of every game. And for Kyosuke, I played with Kyosuke, highly communicative jungler. He knows where to be. For him to come in and immediately like fill the shoes of somebody as good as Blue Jay is just super commendable.
Yeah, definitely showing raising his draft stocks for next season for sure.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
especially like I said, legitimate two role threat, which that kind of flexibility in a draft can really get the eyes of some of the captains.
Super rare. Ooh, all in with the TP. Lumi is going straight for Theo, though. Theo taking a lot of damage. Lumi's going to stasis and is able to tee off the entire time, but they don't have enough health bars, though. Zexi's going to barely make it out alive. Lumi is still alive! He second pulls again! He does go down. Pyro does run him down and finishes him off. Thrasher taking a lot of damage from Anna. He's going to go down. Theo is lighting up. Everybody in front of him. Kyosuke flash with a knockup. Buys enough time. Anna's going to get him down! Kyo survives! What the hell? Anna's running for her life. Pyro and Avenger are in pursuit. She's gonna get out. Smoking
Darius is coming.
Darius coming. Noxie guillotine for you. Revenger, Noxie guillotine for you. Why don't you get full stacks? Come on in here for a big hug. Triple kill going over to Smokestacks on that Darius. You gotta ban the Darius, man. We all know. Right in his first games in Scouting Grounds, we knew that this guy's Darius is a goddamn terror. He's a nightmare. Don't let him get Darius, and this is exactly why.
You can, in theory, it didn't work out in practice, but sometimes you want to leave up a pick that someone's known for in a best of just to see if you can deal with it. Right? And it sounds like it's not even necessarily just ego. It just is like it frees up draft resources. Like if you are always using a ban on Darius, then you're effectively going into each game down a ban because it has to go towards. So you try it in game one. And if this happens, and you're like, okay, that's we're gonna use the draft resource towards Darius. But if you can deal with it, then all of a sudden you can free up a ban that you didn't think you would have for the rest of the series. So it's not a bad strategy, but it can definitely backfire, like we're seeing right now.
Yeah, and it's a risk because like you think like, do they have a plan to pick? Oh god, okay, Theo's a little bit too far. He's got to flash away. Lumi just ghosted straight for him. Oh, looks like Smoke's not going to... Okay, they're not going to pursue. Lumi is just frontlining against the entire enemy team, does not care. Dragon's up in 20 seconds. This is an Elder Dragon for whoever can claim it. Anna with a lot of traps at the choke point. Lumi is just daring Bushy Boys to come in. They've got full vision control on the tower on the side of Philly's Teemo. Going to be jockeying for position. Lumi is just wasting a ton of time. Thrasher goes in with the Cataclysm, locks up 3, but he's got Darius right there with him. Anna's able to get out with the trap. Frontline for frontline, though. Oh, no! He cannot get to Theo. Theo's critically low, though. Zex is with a knockup, looking for a little bit more damage, though. They're chasing Theo down. Oh, Cirque goes down in the other opposite backline, though. Lumi is able to get out with the Ghost. Barely any health. Anna is still alive, still able to free fire. Huge turn from the side of Philly's Teemo, though. Just crushed that team fight.
I think you can go for the end here instead of taking time to take the Elder, but we'll see what they go for.
Yeah, they've got all 5 members still standing, though. Somehow nobody died on the side of Philly's Teemo. That is insane.
Yep. No, that was that's that Mountain Soul. It just does so much work soaking like upfront damage.
Yeah.
Like I said, they don't have Bushy Boys didn't draft the highest damage team. I think.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Man.
that Mountain Soul gets so much mileage and when you're into a lower damage comp and yeah, you have a late game fight and all of a sudden your whole team is still alive and you're just winning the game. So good on Fiddle for taking game 1.
Oh my god, yeah. GG, well played, nicely done for Philly's Teemo. Yeah, you guys did... Yeah, that was good. That was really good.
I want more.
Yeah, I want more. So we're going to take a quick, brief intermission so everybody can get a drink, stretch your legs, all that good stuff. And we'll be back shortly with the draft lobby for game number 2. Philly's Teemo versus the Bushy Boys. Glad you're all here. We'll be back shortly. Just sit tight, everybody.
Well, you're clear. Who knows? Sometimes they can hear me, sometimes they can't.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to I keep reading Sand and Sea to Odyssey Esports Semifinals matchup, best of three match
Hey,
between the Fiddlies Teemo and the Bushy Boys. Josh Sand back at you with Drubert. Want to say hello to everybody in the audience. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for dealing with our technical difficulties. Hello to Sio. Hello to Mango. Hello to Kyosuke. And hello to
I'd say
Kita.
special shout out to all the OGs from the Sand and Sea era. If you recognize the logo, we appreciate you being with us for so long.
Yeah, you are an OG if you recognize this. This is my old channel from way back in the day when we first started. Before we had all this like gigantic community and this whole team of people putting the production together for us. So skeleton crew with me and Drew. So hence I had to wind up the old Wayback Machine and get my stream going. But my scenes have not adjusted. So yeah.
You want to know how far back Sand and Sea era? There were times where Josh and I were considered ferocious opponents on the Rift.
Yes, we were the top two support matchups. We were the best. Yeah, yeah. People tuned in for that. Like, ooh, Jubert and Josh, man, what's gonna happen? Yep. We're showing our age right now, buddy. But that's okay. It's all right. We're valued for our brains and our personalities. Maybe your brain's my personality,
Exactly.
but yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. But yeah, hello to everybody. Hello to Kita. If I missed you, glad you're in the chat. You are the most generous soul with the huge gift back in the day. Back like what? I don't know. Anyways, Kata, you're the best. Thanks for your story. Also, for anybody out there, happy Pride Month. I'm wearing some Pride colors today, so support for all my queer folks and friends. And yeah, let's get into Theo. It's hot and saggy as Theo. Oh my
Yeah, that's Theo.
god.
Yeah, if you didn't know, that's Theo on Twitch.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Master 7 Yasuo main for a reason. Yep, you are totally such a toxic person. But I can't get enough of you though, so that just shows. But yeah, let's get into this draft here for game number 2. Let me see. So let's see. Do I need? Oh no, you'll be able to observe it
Yeah,
elsewhere. Yeah.
this is where it all went wrong last time. So
Yes. Yes.
let's see if we
Okay.
can not break the stream.
Let's see. Let's try. Okay. Let's go here. Oh wow, I just moved that all over the place. Okay, cool. Webcam. All right. So going into draft for game number 2. Bushy Boys again going to take blue side of the map, and Philly's Teemo is going to be on the red side. So Sir Drubert, any kind of adjustments you're expecting to see in this draft?
Um, the elephant in the room, ban the Darius, I think, but I'd expect target at least some of the comfort for Fiddly's Teemo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you need to ban both the Vlad and the Darius, but I think you take Darius off the table.
Yeah, I think so. Unless you have a specific answer for him, I think you got to get rid
True,
of him.
true.
Which sucks because like Darius might not even be in their game 2 plan. Teams that I've been on, people ban Zillion just to not deal with him. Even we don't even. I mean, half the time we don't even have a plan for him. So feel free to let him through,
Yeah.
guys, if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes, like if same with like in our quarterfinals matchup, Seraphine was left up, but we didn't pick it even though it was up because we hadn't really practiced it because we so
Yeah.
sometimes you don't have a comp or a strat for a one trick, but I don't know. It seemed like they were pretty fine to slot the Darius in game one.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but there you got those permaban champs. Like nobody, any team Talia's going to be on, they're never going to have an Ari plan because that's just going to
Mm-hmm.
happen. But ooh, I like the Zac lock in, keeping with the engage.
There's no Darius ban.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would pick it this early.
Yeah, I don't think you do. But Anna's going to be on big comfort with that Jinx though. Um,
Yes, Jinx did make it through. The Rek'Sai ban made a little respect to Kyosuke there. And
yeah.
there's the Darius Lock-in, so I guess that's our answer.
Yep. Smoke going to throw down the gauntlet again, daring Cirque to counterpick. Let's see. Theo going to settle in on Kaisa. I like that. A lot of dive with the Zac.
Mm-hmm.
Nice plasma stacks, all those knockups and stuff. So good to see a rematch in the top lane. Darius and Mordekaiser. Um,
I think you gotta try. There you go.
oh,
A little
okay.
wider.
All
Yep.
right. Blind pick
That's
Alistair.
the that's the salty run back.
It is. That is.
Give
Yeah.
me, give me Mordecai. I can take him. I can take him.
Yep. Cirque has got a lot to prove right now. I am yeah, I'm psyched for it. Um yeah, I think let's see. So next band's gonna get target Lumi a little bit. Who's that Viego band? Oh,
Rapture.
maybe that's a support
Right?
Zach that could
They
be
might,
flex. That might be
yeah, they might
flex.
be thinking that Zach could go somewhere else,
Yeah.
even mid potentially. Although I don't know that I've seen Revenger play it.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I think. Yeah, okay, so Hecarim not going to get banned this time. Kyosuke is going to get Hecarim this time around. And then they're all gonna also going to get Lumia the counter pick here. Fizz! Oh, can we see the fishy Fizz? Oh, there we go. Avenger going to be on the fishy Fizz. I love it. A nightmare for Jinx. Kind of difficult to peel for Alistar. We can get into that a little bit later. This is going to be a Maokai, I think, for Pyroblitz. Old school signature champion of Pyroblitz.
On throwback night, getting his
Yeah,
throwback champion.
yep, yep. Get the guy a throwback jersey. Ooh, what is this? Lumi, you don't play Rise, buddy. You play like 50 other champs. I'll never see you play Rise.
All his scaling champions are banned.
That's
So
true. Okay, all right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, Vladimir Kassadin got taken out. No Asol. So Lumi gonna pull Rise out of the playbook. And yeah, nice stuff. Let's see. So let's go. Let's go straight into this game real quick. Let's
yeah,
see.
no,
Yeah, let's see. Cool.
I'm very very interested to see the Mordekaiser v Darius round two.
Yes, me too. Me too.
Um,
Um,
in like I said, in theory, a Fed Darius is not a deal breaker, but you do need to have the comp to deal with him. Something that can survive weather the storm. So
mhm.
maybe, yeah, maybe the adjustment is they feel like they've drafted something slightly different. So they feel like maybe they can deal with it a little better. But they maybe put Lumi on a bit of a back foot, forcing him onto the rise.
Yeah.
But they also gave comfort. We've seen Jinx Alistar combo be like a staple for Anna and Zexus.
Mhm.
They've run that exact combo multiple times, so they trade comfort in one lane for another. So we'll see. And also Lumi could just be a fantastic rise. We also have to consider that possibility.
Yeah, I've seen Lumi pull out just really bizarre picks that you've never seen before. Like he's one of those champs that are just like too wait just he's one of those players that just you're banning out specific flavors of what he's going to do. Like he
Mm-hmm.
he executes his game plan regardless of what you do in the pick and draft. It's just a matter of you're choosing which flavor you're going to deal with of that
Yeah, he
late
he
game.
has a he has an identity, which is once you figure that out, like what your identity is. Also, stream the Discord,
Oh
stream the game.
yes,
Yeah,
let
yeah.
me do that. Yes, that might
Yeah.
help.
But yeah, once you have your identity, it you start to see it's hard to ban someone out because there's so many different iterations of that, right? So as long as he's on something that can scale,
Yep. Ooh, Lumi taking a lot of damage. Revenger goes in with the splishy splash. Ignite, ignite, double ignite. Lumi flashes away. Don't know if he survives those ticks though. I guess he does because direct to camera walks away. Cirque taking a lot of damage. Full stacks. Ghost for
I've
ghost.
seen this before.
Ooh, Smoke needs just a couple more hits. Those bleeds are doing damage. Flash forward with the hamstring and first blood. Just Smoke setting the tone. This is his lane. Top lane kingdom, man. Smoke is out with a vengeance this series. Oh my
I
gosh.
I'll also point out that Hecarim is a bit of comfort for Kyosuke too. So it's kind of a very similar. It's a similar story to game one. We've got comfort on Smoke, Kyosuke, and Azexis this time,
Mm-hmm.
and I think more like I still think in a structured fight, Bushy Boys has the tools to win a 5v5. I like the pivot to the Kaisa. That's more of a take over the whole game damage wise champion. So I think trading out the Ash for the Kaisa, that was a smart pivot. I like that.
Yeah, it was. Pyro finds. Oh, nice knockback onto Zexy. Zexy's got to pop Ghost and get the hell out of dodge. Zexy was staying in that bush for a long time. I was wondering what he was doing. But yeah, it makes it out. Pyro does draw a summoner out of Zexy's though. But it's just Ghost, low cooldown. not critical for anything else.
See the ghost exhaust. Hey, it worked. If it wasn't broke, why fix it?
Hey man, I'm not gonna complain. He got the win, so Xerxes, I'm not gonna challenge. But yeah, I do like Theo being on the Kaisa more. Theo is one of the best AD carries in this tournament, and Kaisa is a full 1v9 carry champ. Um, so I think
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good choice. Like you don't Theo doesn't necessarily need to be on support. A supportive ADC. He's really good no matter what role he's playing. But yeah, I think giving him more damage share is going to be good. And then, Pyro Blitz with the root on the Xerxes. And I do like Revenger on the Fizz to do some headhunting onto Anna because she's been able to free fire a lot of those team fights in the last game and just dealing a ton of damage.
Yeah, you've got good, again, a good engage button or combo out of Bushy Boys. Does he bleed? I think he's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Zac can be the primary engage from Thrasher. And then you've got the Fizz and the Kaisa that can follow up pretty nicely with the dive. Maokai ult over top. So, yeah, I still like in a straight up 5v5. I think Bushy Boys. I like what they can potentially pull off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've got a really nice setup. Um, yeah, there's going to be a lot of just tangled up CC to get a
Yeah,
hold of Theo. Yeah, it's yeah, a whole bunch of peel on both sides. So Thrasher looks like he's in position to get a gank, but he's going to be spotted by a ward. So going to be nothing doing here, plus the wave's not going to inopportune spot, so... Oh, wait, no, Xerxes is doing a little bit of toying. Man, Cirque cannot farm at all. Smoke is just taxing the hell out of him with just 5... No, okay. Alright. Oh my god, Cirque is just... That lane is so dangerous to walk up in. And Smoke is super punishing Cirque for just trying to get CS, man. That's like... Ugh.
it's a pretty powerful when you can get such a dominant, like you can generate your own lead in lane. It frees your jungler up to do so much else around the map.
Yeah.
Like with Kyosuke not having to worry about top lane, he can really pressure mid and bot if he wants.
Yeah, totally. He can protect Lumi while Lumi's trying to scale.
Yep.
I mean, he can farm fast because, I mean, Hecarim does want to get 6 as soon as he can.
Yep.
So I'm curious if Kyosuke is going to go with the traditional Hecarim build or with Lethality. I don't think Lethality is still the build right now for Hecarim anymore, but I could be wrong.
It is a very annoying to play against.
It is. Ooh, Lumi too far up forward. Thrasher going to get a nice knock-up. Lumi is going to try to get out, but the Ignite's going to get him off.
So I like. So you see some of the draft adaptation there. Rise cannot turn into a puddle of blood, and therefore the gank has a much higher chance to succeed.
Yeah, like it's super textbook gank. Like you're up in the front half of the map and or up half of the lane, and Thrasher's just gonna knock your ass
But
up.
we saw a lot of ganks neutralized by the Vlad. So
Yes.
yep, that's a point to the Bushy Boys draft adaptation there. No Vlad, and they're making it pay off.
Yeah, that's a really nice adaptation because you know he's gonna scale no matter what, but giving the Vladimir just having a ungankable lane is just giving him free time to scale. So Pyro's gonna go in with a knockback into. Oh God, Xerxes just knocked Pyro back into the turret though. Pyro's gonna go down though. Got to be careful.
If you've ever played with Pyro, I can hear his shouts on that one.
Yeah.
I can just hear him screaming.
Yeah.
I do not think he anticipated being under the tower.
No, not at all. Yeah, Thrasher is bot lane. Xerxes is going to try to get a stun. Theo flashes away, though. Stun up onto Thrasher, but Thrasher's as passive, though. He'll keep going, though. Xerxes is going to go down. Thrasher flashes away, though. Keeps that valuable passive up. Really nice kill. But yeah, man, I agree. I could hear Pyro just wailing at... Now he knows. Now you know. That's why you don't engage on Alistar. It's
We're learning.
We're learning.
Here.
Yeah. You forget every once in a while because you don't play against Alistar that often, but
you don't.
Yeah, jumping on him in front of his own tower is that's asking for it. But man, Smoke just dominating this lane. He's got twice of Cirque's CS, up 2 levels right now. This is just a no man's land. You cannot come up here. And so yeah, Kyosuke using that pressure. Get some vision control around the Rift Herald. The Rift Herald is going to be up in 30 seconds or so. So yeah, really good position for Philippe's team to take an early Rift Herald if they want to. Smoke can just do whatever the hell he wants right now.
it could be very nice to get an early rift because a
Ooh,
little shark
Revenger
action.
lands a Sharky, gets the chum in the waters, and Revenger is just blasting Lumi back into base. 2 kills and no deaths on little Fishy Fizz. So that's really,
That's
really nice.
a good kill. It kind of stalls out any potential ideas of Rift Herald that Philly's Teemo may have had.
Mm-hmm.
And what you really don't want is Shelly funneling plate gold onto the Darius as well. So that one kill out of Revenger does so much in terms of the state of the game to just like not only help. Obviously, he'll take the gold himself, but potentially slow up the Darius a bit.
Yeah, yeah. Any kind of tempo you can grab back right now is invaluable.
Yep,
Yeah, because last time Smoke bought a ton of time for Lumi's Vladimir to scale
we've
up.
seen this before.
Yeah, another gank into the Splishy Splash. Lumi's going to try to ult out of there, though. Going to dodge the knockup, though. Nice timing on Lumi's ultimate to get out of danger there. Going to try to
I
keep that
see.
going.
I see the through line now. Once he's 6, he can do that and get out of ganks. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I think he still teleports even if you knock him up and
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have to get him out of the circle to get him out of that TP.
Yeah, and since the circle's going straight back into his own turret, that's not a ride that you're going to join him on. So, yeah, super long cooldown though on that ability. Let's see, it's
Yes.
not... Oh wow, okay, so it's that's like a 3-minute cooldown. Okay.
Yep. Yep. It is the long one. It's the
Yeah.
long one.
So Thrash will see in 3 minutes. Count on that one.
Yep.
Lumi's flash is down though, so they do have a pretty decent window for Thrash to go back in. And I know Thrasher, strategic player. Smoke flashes forward with the hamstring. Circa's going to pop Ghost. He's going to eat a Q though, full stack. Smoke's not going to pursue under turret, but he does get the flash out of Cirque, just punishing Cirque for just trying to get CS. This is such a frustrating place to be as a top laner. Ooh, Thrasher's behind Xexis and Anna though. In with the elastic slingshot into the double knockup. Anna's going to flash away, but she's going to get rooted by Pyro's ultimate though, trying to trade some damage back. Xexis is on the back line though. Oh, he gets Theo down too, so that's a 1-for-1. Huge play by Xexis and Anna to stay in the pocket, deliver damage where they could. Exactly hitting the right targets. Just killed the DPS, so that's as good of a trade as you can consider in a 3v2
Yep.
like that.
It still will be slightly. You'd like the kill to have gone on to Anna there, but yeah, obviously you take any kill you can get in a 3v2.
Yeah, 100%. Xexis, no escape out of here.
Oh.
They're actually going to cut him down with Pyro Blitz's help. And it looks like Bushy Boys have a little bit of prio over the dragon right now. Stuff is even, but Theo will be able to join shortly.
Yeah, if they can get this dragon, that'll be something they were not able to do in game 1. So getting Drake stacks going for them would be very nice, very very nice.
Yeah, yeah, getting those stacks early. And Smoke again with the hamstring into the queue onto Cirque. Nice claw for Cirque to get away, but go Smoke past Ghost looking for him under the turret. Full stacks, guillotine cuts him in 2. Cirque gets sent back to base. 2 different boxes for that shipment. Oh my God, Smoke.
The fact that he didn't die there is so good for Smoke because he's not running TP. So if he had traded 1-for-1, then Cirque could TP back the lane and kind of keep up whatever tempo he can manage. But Smoke lives. He's going to get plates. Like, yeah, this Darius is off to the races yet again.
Yeah, plates. He's denying more XP from Cirque to extend that that level of disadvantage. So huge differential in the top lane. But Thrasher does grab up the dragon in response. So it's going to be first dragon going over to the Bushy Boys. Quick check of the
They
gold.
do, yeah, what's the gold like? Okay, pretty even. At least overall.
Yes.
But,
yeah.
yeah, look at that Darius. Darius is building quite a lead.
Yeah, 2,000 gold. Theo, on the other hand, 1,500 gold over his counterpart. So similar lead structures that we saw before. Although, oh no, the Thrashers get 1,000 gold lead too over Kyosuke this time. So.
Yep, those 2 kills giving him, get him some gold. Actually, everywhere, Bushy Boys is looking. If you go from jungle down, a bit stronger at this point in the game than they were in game 1.
Yes.
So that bodes well. And they do. Ooh, could this be another
hit by the
dead?
chum into the splash? Going to return a little bit of damage, but he is ignited though. Thrasher is there. Doesn't land the slingshot though. Lumi is going to try to gate his way out of it, and he does! Here comes Kyosuke in response for revenge, trying to get revenge kill on his Revenger, taking a lot of damage. Rocket flies, land, does not land though! Oh! Revenger goes down though. Kyosuke is going to trade back with his life though. Thrasher going to make it out of there.
Yeah, flashed away from that guy.
Yeah, yeah, that's a dude you respect. Yeah, you respect with your summoner spells there. Good timing of Kyosuke to get there just in the nick of time, saving that play from being disastrous. Yeah, trading jungle for mid laner though.
They won't be able to get Herald,
No.
though, with the Hecarim going down.
Ooh, Thrasher! Oh, from downtown! Thrasher takes him down, goes on a rampage, sends Lumi packing. 0-3 on the rise. Somehow he has over a 20 CS lead though over Avenger, even though he's been dead 3 times. Yeah. It's a little... It can be demoralizing sometimes. You're like, I killed this guy 3 freaking times and he's still up 20 CS. What the hell? There's his Rite of Ages at 13 minutes. The guy's a farm.
Smoke is up. Smoke is up like 50 CS.
Yeah, yeah.
They do... I mean, they do have the... Similar to last game, you can kind of deal with him a bit with the Maokai ultimate, and the Zac, if the Zac ults in like a chaotic team fight, like the Darius is going to be quite annoyed having to get through like the Zac bouncing everywhere. So
yes, yeah.
The only thing that's like a bit, I'm a little worried if the Darius gets too strong, because unlike last game, Theo and Revenger, they don't necessarily want to kite the whole time and be backline. Like, those champs like to go in, and you don't like to go into a fed Darius.
No, you really don't. Yeah, you're not going to last long. Cirque does pull Kyosuke into the Death Realm to try to buy a little bit of time, and he does make it out. Thrasher's waiting in the wings, but I don't think they take this 2v2 at all, so Thrasher's going to back away. Let's see. Rift Herald is up, warded by Fiddle's Teemo.
It's lost a bit of its what would you say, value now that plates are down. It's
True.
That's not bad to get. You'll always say, it does give you gold. It can help you take a tower, get pressure, even help you set up the dragon. But getting it before plates go down. That's a real nice. That's the big time. That's the big time.
Yeah, flash into the guillotine. Oh my God, Cirque was at half health. Oh, with that execution. Theo and Pyro patiently waiting in the bush. Pyro's going to go in on a Zexy. Zexy's going to just go with the combo, the knockup. Looking for a stun on a Theo, though. Anna Gamer Girl is laying down a lot of damage. Here comes Pyro's ultimate, though. Zexy's got to pop his own ultimate to get that defense, gets out of dodge, and Zexy loses that trade really hard between all the different ultimates there.
Yeah, Kaisa actually can do a ton of damage to Alistar, because Alistar, especially when he goes in like that, there's no one but him to eat all of the Qs.
Oh, yeah. I could see that. Okay.
Like normally, if it's that you do, like it's almost like a Kha'Zix type mechanic where if Kaisa has you isolated, like all those Q rockets are gonna hit you. Whereas like if there's minions, other stuff, it's you don't get the full brunt of it. But Alistar kind of just like slams his body right in there, and then he's taking all the rockets.
Yep. Hello, mid lane again. Lumi going to be knocked around like a ragdoll, but going to pop his ultimate. Oh, going to get out of the dodge. Barely. Nice sidestep. Here comes Revenger, though. Lumi turns around and roots him and gets out. No, he does not. He goes down, though. Thrasher going to pay for it with his life, though. Looks like there's a fight in the bot lane, though. Oh my God, Revenger going to go down as well. They got the blobs to pick up here. Thrasher going to get a TP help from Cirque to survive a little bit longer. Tristan's going to get out, though. Thrasher, oh my God! Smoke cannot get Thrasher down, though. He's going to take Cirque in response, though. Gets a big Q, gets a big heal. Cirque has got Smokey in the Death Realm. Smokey looking for a guillotine, though. He doesn't even need it, though. Goes unstoppable with the Q.
That was like, kudos to Cirque. This can be a hard one to keep your head in the game, but that was a big play. He TPs to one of the bloblets to keep Thrasher alive in the passive, and then he ults Smoke and says, "It's okay. This is my fight, the bear. You run away. I'll deal with this." And he keeps his jungler alive there. So
yeah, it saves. He
like saves him twice. He saves him with the TP and the ult. So
yeah, saves
kudos,
the TP and the ult.
Kudos.
And there was a 400 gold shutdown that he was going to hand over there too. So Lumi going super hard for Pyroblitz. Pyroblitz not going to survive, or not going to get killed there. It's just going to base out of there. Dragon is going to go over to Fiddle East Teemo. But Thrasher sitting on a 400 gold shutdown there, trading Cirque's life for Thrasher's. A little bit late. It softens the blow a little bit.
Yeah, that's the team wise, they're still firing on maybe not every cylinder, but a lot of them.
A lot of them.
You're down a ton of CS and kills, but you still make the heads up play, keep your jungler alive. Like, yeah, I'd say their heads are most definitely still in this game, as they should be. They still have a slight gold lead, and we'll see with kind of laning. Coming out of laning phase going into mid game, we'll see what Bushy Boys can do to try and build up this lead.
Yeah, because right now Thrasher, let's stick the gold leads right now. Yeah, Thrasher's got the biggest lead on his side of the team. Oh no, Zexy's going in on the Theo. He's going to slow it up and then follow there. Let's see. Yeah, but Theo, he's got over 2k gold advantage right now, and same with Thrasher. So big leads on Bushy Boys jungler and ADC. Meanwhile, Smoke, he's got the big lead in the top lane right now. Lumi 0-5, but he's still even in gold, and he's got that CS advantage, man. Like, Lumi's got like 30 CS. Yeah, he's gonna die a bunch to Revenger, but it might not really make a difference though. Lumi gonna get hit with the chum, gonna turn around, root Revenger, but Revenger gonna take this fight all day long. Lumi has ulti if he really wants to get out of there, but looks like he's gonna be happy trading. Flashes out of the split splash. But Revenger flashes back with the stab on the Trident. It goes to stasis. Lumi is bleeding. Revenger, look at that last kill. Gets the kill onto Lumi. Good duel. Good play from Revenger there. Nicely done, sir.
Yeah, he needed every bit of that damage. The corrupting potion was...
Oh! Okay.
Oh, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
All right, I almost spat my water out there. Yep. Anna just gives Revenger a real nice haircut with that rocket launcher. Oh, my God.
I can... as a former teammate of Revenger, I feel like he's going. I feel like that's a classic Revenger line. He's going to be going. I am sweating after that. That's a classic Revenger line if you've never played with him. So
yeah,
he's going to be feeling it after that near death experience.
I could see that. Absolutely. Oh my God. Yeah, there's been a lot of moments where Anna's like just you catch the heat. Not right in the face. Oh, Anna, it's got a flash away from Thrasher. He does land the elastic slingshot, though. Pyroblitz is got the ultimate, and she is just dead to rights. Theo goes on the killing spree. 4-in-1 on the Kai'Sa. Really nice. Oh, man. Yeah.
I swear, these Zac slingshots feel like they go farther with this skin.
They do,
this is a pay-to-win skin.
Yeah, it really is. Zexys and Kyosuke going to try their best to defend this turret, though. Lumi is here. Zexy's got a stun charged up. Who's he going to land it on? Lumi doing a lot of damage, though. We'll see if he's scaled up enough to finish this fight out, but the health bars are not going down fast enough, though. Theo's able to retaliate quite a bit. Lumi still has half his health. Here comes Smoke on the backline, though. Slows up Pyro. Pyro's going to go in on the Lumi. Ooh, execution with the guillotine onto Pyroblitz. Smoke looking for another one. Pulls, apprehends Theo. Looking for a slow guillotine onto Theo with 3 stacks of bleed. Not going to finish him. Here comes the rocket, though. Not going to finish off anybody. Revenger goes down. More damage going into Thrasher. Gonna try to survive. He does not have passive here. Oh my God. Zexys goes down. Thrasher looking for another fight. Theo lets loose. Hunter, nope. Not gonna land. Scrappy fight between these two teams, man. Oh my God.
That was oh, it's not done yet.
Oh, Thrasher finds Lumi. Lumi's gonna return it with the root and a little bit of damage. So so low.
I am find myself constantly impressed with Thrasher, and we've seen him take over games on quote unquote carry champions, right? But he pretty much makes he's one of those people who it feels so bad to throw bans his way because you feel like you have to ban like the Kayn, right? Yep. But then he does something like this on the Zac, and you're like, what was the point of the ban? So
yeah.
He's one of those like he's very impressive to watch and very frustrating to play against from a prep standpoint, because it just seems like any champ he gets, he can show up like this.
Yeah, because he's not relying on just his mechanical skill. Like a lot of tank junglers are just like timing based, and seeing him being at the right place at the right time, recognizing when summoner spells are down, somebody's got no peel. Just really smart initiations. He's making it look easy. He's been so calculated. He hasn't died once. 6-0-5 on the Zac.
Yep. And so far,
Makes the source TP on the blob.
yeah. So far, it looks like the draft resources, like Bushy Boys. Actually, I'll have to hold this thought.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a big fight.
Pyro Blitz with the ultimate into the Dragon Pit. This is for the third Dragon of the game. Thrasher goes straight into the backline though with the knock up, and let's bounce. Oh, Smoke is in the backline too, though. Who's going to get the Dragon, though? Keel goes down. They don't have a smite, and Revenger is going to claim that Dragon. Smoke has got 4 health bars around him. Drops the guillotine, but he's going to drop himself. Not going to survive that. Thrasher is in pursuit. Lumi and Xerxes get out with that Rune Gate, though. Good escape, but still, Dragon goes over to the Bushy Boys.
They're pinging on Baron.
Ooh, yeah. They got 3 kills in the process, though. Everybody's healthy.
And unlike last game with the Kaisa, Baron should go down actually quite quickly with all 5 of them here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this should pretty much melt.
Yeah.
You kind of see the difference. I mean, this is just a perfect difference. Like, you see damage output Ashe versus Kaisa, just what a difference just in pure DPS it is, because that Baron absolutely melts there.
Yeah, that was like a 10-second Baron, maybe 12-second, super fast take. And that's going to push the gold lead on the side of the Bushy Boys to almost 5K, over 5,000 gold right now.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. But yeah, right before that fight, I was saying, so Bushy Boys kind of made a bargain with the devil in a sense. They gave Smoke Darius, and really just targeted Lumi in the draft. And at the moment, Smoke is showing up again on the Darius, but it does look like the investment to kind of force him down to the Rise is paying off right now.
Yeah, because like we see, he's still scaling. Lumi is somehow a level up on Revenger, and he's still got 30 CS despite dying 6 times. Just a testament to this guy's like CS and wave management skills. You know, but Rise still is not a threat yet. He's still, you know, he's only got 2 items. He still has more scaling to do, even though like Lumi has accelerated his gold as much as he can. You know, it's like you see, like that, like 3rd, 4th tier pick for Lumi. It is a scaling pick, but like Rise, it just takes him longer to get online.
Yeah, we'll see. Obviously, Bushy Boys is going to want to end this before Rise becomes an annoying 2nd threat to deal with, or on the Jinx for that matter. They basically want to end it before one of those 2 come online to kind of need Smoke in these fights. But I think with the lead they built up, I mean, look, even Zexus runs for the hills. I mean, I think they bought themselves a lot of time and space to work with right now before they have to worry about the scaling.
100%, yeah. Because Lumi, he's not very threatening right now. Cirque's fine, like pushing up against him. Yeah, like the gold lead is just so insurmountable. It looks like it's early on, 6,000 gold at 25 minutes. That is a huge lead. Bushy Boys are just gonna try to choke Philly's team out of the map right now, taking all the tier 2s that they can.
The other kind of tricky part with Fiddle's team comp is there's not a. Ooh, we're gonna get a fight.
Yep, everybody's collapsing on this tier 2. Pyroblitz's ultimate is away, but the fight is on. Kiosuke looking for a fear onto the back line. Theo is able to tee off the entire time, though. Smoke is right in the middle of the mix, everything. Trying to get a huge guillotine. Pyroblitz is going to go down, but he goes down himself, though. Thrasher trying to get out. He is blobbed up. Revenger and Theo are there to deliver damage if they get too aggressive. Anna's trying to do some damage, but Revenger goes in. Just pops her in one shot, though. Lumi takes Revenge, gets him down. Revenger does pay the price, but Thrasher's back up with Theo. They are going to try to take this turret down. Xerxes cannot defend. Lumi's going to try to wave clear as best he can, but... Oh, Thrasher's going in, looking for that double grab. Xerxes going to knock him up, but...
They finally get their man.
Man, 26 minutes in, Thrasher gives him his first death, though. Flasher Flash! Theo just explodes Lumi right in his face. Nicely done. 7-1-6 on the Kaisa. Huge farm count of 242. 700 gold bounty on him. How much gold does he have? Oh my god, he's got 13,000 gold, dude.
Not okay. Not okay. Not okay.
Oh my god.
It's a lot of gold. That is a lot of gold.
That's gross. That's really gross.
Yeah, actually that team fight there kind of illustrates the point I was going to highlight. Is with Jinx, you want so much of her I guess power is in getting that first reset where she can get the passive like attack speed ramping. But you kind of saw it there, like no one on Fiddly even the Darius needs time to get that first kill. So like there's not that immediate like we go in, someone dies instantly, and we get the reset that Jinx likes to have.
Yeah.
Like you can see, like she definitely got the resets in that fight, but it just took a while versus like that all in insta kill that she really loves to play around.
Yeah, if you can get that first kill early on, and Jinx can start using that move speed, because it makes it easier for her to
Yep.
kite and everything.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, late in the fight, she doesn't have any stacks, she's not getting excited.
Like I said, even the Darius needs to get the stacks and the bleed before you can get that execute, which it just takes time.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah, ramping damage, not their friend right now. Smoke threatening a charge. Not going to do it, though. That's a third dragon going over to the Bushy Boys. They've got huge tempo advantage on the map right now. Baron's going to be up in a minute. Only tier 2 holding for Fiddly's team right now is their bot lane turret. So they're going to have to push pretty hard to get some vision into the red side and prep for this Baron.
Yep. We see Revenger taking the side lane role once again. He doesn't have TP on the Fizz, however, so he will have to, if they want to set up something like a Baron, and they want him there, they're going to have to move him ahead of time, unlike last game.
Yeah, it's true.
But honestly, they might just be content to look for picks.
Ooh, 3-man jump over the wall. Kyosuke's got an ult immediately out of dodge. Alright, yeah, that was a nice coordinated play there. I've never seen a 3-man bush. Oh my god.
The Bushy Boys with the blast cone play.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. I like that.
On brand.
Yeah, absolutely. It's real creative ways to start causing havoc.
I think you see some blue pings, I think if they can positively identify 2 people have gone to deal with the Fizz, they're going to pull the trigger on this Baron.
Yeah. And I feel like you kind of have to, because, I don't know, Fizz, he's just going to, Fizz will waste your time. Okay, so it looks like Avenger is backing. Thrasher has started the Baron with Theo and Cirque. Pyro is screening.
Yeah, they have good zone control with the Maokai ult, so they can, I think they can, I mean, this Baron's is going to be
Rocket goes loose. Baron is going to be destroyed by the Bushy Boys. The fight is on. Pyroblitz is in the front line, taking a little bit of damage. Xyz is right in the middle of everything, though. Anna's going to try to tee off, but Theo is able to deal damage uncontested, though. Lumi taking a ton of damage. Smoke is trying to get a big heal, looking for Theo. Theo's at half health. Guillotine gets him down, but Smoke is going to pay for it with his life. On the exit, Revenger is straight on the back line, popping health bars left and right. Flash or flash. Anna's going to go down. Kyosuke's last man standing. He's not going to be able to survive this. This is just a clean ace for... Oh, no, it's a 1 for 5 in favor of the Bushy Boys. Oh, my God. They got to commit so many resources to get Theo.
They did, like, and they got him. They did get him, but that might be the. Let me look at the death timers. I was gonna say that might be the Nexus for Theo trade.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't. It would be risky.
Yeah.
But we'll see if it's a risk they're willing to take.
Inhibs are going down for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, inhibs are gone. That's for sure.
Yeah, I got news for the audience right now. Those inhibitors you're seeing right now, those are gone. Not getting those back. So say goodbye to those. No push for the end, but that's a huge just tempo explosion for the Bushy Boys right now.
They can reset, spend all of that gold. Get back on the map for Soul, and then the fight over the Soul. It's really you either if you're Fiddly's Teemo, I think you have to go and just sell out at the Soul fight because I don't see how you win even if you group around your Nexus. Like I don't see how you can win once they have the Soul, so...
Yeah. Ooh, nice trap. It's a 3v2. Good, a clever trap by the Bushy Boys in that tri-bush, though. Flashes are going to be blown all over the place, but that's still Theo getting another kill. 10-2 and 9 on the Kai'Sa. He has almost 300 farm. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I think they go... Now, I think, with 2 members down, you can feel confident now going for the ending push here.
Yeah. 100%. And I mean, this
at a minimum, you triple inhib, right? And then you just decide, do we end or do we play it really safe and take the Soul?
Yeah, because this is a 5v4. If they want to take it, Lumi is still dead for 25 more seconds. They are going to go for it, though. Right in the back just goes Kyosuke. Smoke's got to run away. Anna's got to run away too and get some health bars back. But Kyosuke, he's going to go down to Theo. Not going to win that 1v1. Smoke going to go down as well. No, he's going to get in the fountain. But that is going to be Nexus turret number 1 going down. Nexus turret number 2 going down. And Bushy Boys looking to even this series out 1-1. Theo's going to get some damage in on the Zexi's first trouble. Running circles around the Nexus right now. Zexi's going to get pulled in. He's going to survive though. But that is still game number 2 going over to the Bushy Boys. Woo!
They Bushy Boys strike back here in game 2. So coming out of draft, I was worried that the Darius was going to be an issue, and even early in that game, I was worried that we were seeing a repeat of game 1. But Bushy Boys, they showed they were confident in their adaptations. I think they forced Lumi down far enough on his champ pool that it made a difference, and the Kaisa for the Ashe was a big positive, I think, adaptation. And then they made what they had to make this a series. So we go to game 3, the final game here, decide who goes to the finals.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, real good adaptation. Well played by the Bushy Boys. We're going to get game number 3 loaded up shortly, but before that, we're going to kick it over to a brief intermission so y'all can relax a little bit and get settled in before we bring y'all the draft for game number 3. Fiddle Eats Teemo versus Bushy Boys. Sit tight. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back to Odyssey Esports League of Legends Tournament Semifinals night. Phillies Timo versus Bushy Boys. Josh Sand is back with you, as well as Drubert, bringing you all the awesome color cast. This is game number 3. This is for all the marbles. This is to see who gets to punch their ticket to the finals of our tournament. It's been a long road. Both these teams are trying their hearts out. Been giving us some great quality League of Legends, League of Legends play. So super psyched. So far with these first two games, Drubert, what's your story of the game so far, of the series so far?
I actually, I am very interested. To me, it has been a story of how these teams adapt in the draft. So I think in game one, Fidelissimo got pretty much everything they could hope for out of the draft. And Bushy Boys thought they had a good comp to deal with it. Turns out they didn't, or they couldn't quite execute it to handle the comfort that they gave over. We were worried that they gave the Darius over in game two. Um, and actually, it seems like they were able to force Lumi off enough of his comfortable pool to make the difference. So in game three, now I'm kind of looking at can Fiddle adapt? And honestly, they have to try and find this also feels like an insurmountable task, but I feel like they have to find a way to force Thrasher off comfort if they can, or off of like they have to do the same thing that Bushy Boys did to Lumi to Thrasher. That's what
Yep.
I want to see. I don't know if it's possible, but if it is, then I think that's going to be a big way Fiddle can punch their ticket to the finals.
Yeah, I don't know if that's possible either. Knocking out Thrasher into any sort of realm where he's just not comfortable is a really difficult task. But yeah, I really do like the Bushy Boys adjustments. With focusing on Theo and having Thrasher on a huge playmaker like Zach, like he was able to punish Lumi by putting Lumi on as like bottom tier champion, and then getting Theo to just accelerate the game. And yeah, smoke ran wild, but it's in games where Darius is super fed and your ADC is super fed, your marksman's gonna come out on top typically, especially with all that freaking chaotic CC running around in the team fights. But yeah, let's go into draft and see what we got.
I am ready.
Yes, me too. All right. Okay, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what kind of adjustments they make here. But I don't know if they can flex on Darius though, because I mean technically they did let Darius through, but they still had a plan to outscale the Darius in other parts of the map. So, but it's still really dangerous. Um, Smoke's a good enough player on Darius to where he can take over a game, and he's proven it more than a couple times. So, um, the Vagar
Yeah,
and
but the question is, do you gamble in your elimination match or elimination game by leaving Darius up?
oh, there it is. Okay, so Darius is out.
Nope.
Nice.
The answer
Okay.
is no.
Nope. The answer is no. Not going to chance it. This is going to end somebody's season, and this is going to let somebody go to the finals. So, this is where you see the real high protection strategies come out. Taking Twitch out. I like getting rid of Twitch. I really like getting rid of Zach. There is no real analog equivalent of Zach, and I think Affiliates Timo is daring that Thrasher's probably not going to play Kane here. Um, we'll see.
Yep, they are daring him. So we'll see if Thrasher will take the bait.
Yes. So blind pick Mordekaiser and Vladimir. Both the soul laners are like, we're not getting pinched. They're getting priority picks. They got the Maokai for Power Blitz and Anivia. Ooh, I didn't know Revenger played Anivia. She's one of my favorite mid lane champs. If she could play support, I totally would. I love her so much. She's the best. Cryo Phoenix for Avenger. Really psyched about that. And Set's going to be picked up by Cirque to go into the Mordekaiser. I was thinking Set was going to be picked up by Smoke first, but he opted for the Mordekaiser, maybe predicting that Cirque would go for the Set. Um,
Yeah, possibly. And we see what you have to pay to get rid of the Darius. You do let the Vlad go over, so that's a bit scary.
yeah. Kioske showing a new champ too, Udyr. Third champ. Now he could have picked the Rex side, but he's going for the Udyr this time around. So curious what. Yeah, it's probably a better blind pick for him, I think. Udyr's a pretty straightforward champ. Doesn't have too many bad matchups, but both teams are going to be pinching the marksman pretty hard here. I like the Kai'Sa getting rid of Kai'Sa. Um, Kane insurance band possibly here. And
Yeah, could still be worth it. Yep, there it
yeah,
is.
yeah. And do you take Anna's Caitlyn away?
Um,
Took her Jinx. Okay, so there, Anna's gonna have to show something else. So no Jinx or Caitlyn for Anna here.
I have a. I know what she's been practicing. I just don't know if it's the move in this comp.
Void Puppy.
Yes, that's kind of what I was
Okay.
thinking. So she's
Okay.
practiced a lot of Cogmaw recently,
Nice, nice.
but I'm worried about the. It's not a traditional right now. Protect the Cog comp.
No, not at all. Like the Void Puppy's gonna have to defend for himself here. But I trust Anna. Anna's usually just thrown to the wolves every game she plays, so
Mm.
she's got nerves of steel. So she's not yeah, I'm not too. Oh, there's the Viego. Okay, so Viego. Oh God, that's scary. Okay, Thrash on Viego. I don't like what. Don't toy with my heart, Xerxes. Do not toy with my heart. Also, I would not
It
be scared.
actually would make sense to
Yeah.
lock it in
Okay. All right. He's got Tarek here. My goodness. Wow.
because you need, even though the Alistar's up,
Mm-hmm.
he uh, no matter how careful Anna is with her positioning, I just you can't leave a champ like Kog'Maw completely defenseless. So
Yeah.
um, they kind of drafted themselves into a bit of a hole
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of that protection, like you just basically was all up to Zexus, right? So going with the Taric, you can do worse than Taric when it comes. If you're only gonna have one peeler on your team, you can
Mm-hmm.
definitely do worse than Taric. So
Yeah. Yeah. You absolutely can. I'll open the stream for you in just a moment.
cool. Yeah, I feel like that Taric ult is gonna be very interesting to track as we go through this game because it could make or break how much damage Anna's able to do on this Cogmo.
It really, yeah, it really will. And I really do like Tarek into champions like Maokai and into champions like Vayne.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Anivia too, because their damage is a little bit slower. But it can be really difficult if you've got like a set and a Viego kind of running rampant. Tarek relies a lot on his stun to get some more extra time for his ulti to land. And so you need if you need to land a stun on whoever the hell's on your ADC for that ultimate to land on him. Locket helps quite a bit. Same with exhaust. Xerxes has exhaust, so we'll see if he does go for a locket, which I hope he does personally. It just got so much synergy with the Taric ultimate. But yeah, calling out, I think Theo on the Vayne, called out by Co, because I think we all know how good Theo is on that Vayne. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
No, for sure. It's a nice pick here in game 3.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a champion he can do some damage on, especially with the Kaisa off the table. I think Vayne's a good pick here. We will we will see. I think if the game goes super late, you may. I think traditionally you would favor the team with the Vlad and the Cogmo just
Yes.
because they scale so well, but um, still worried on how much space and time they can give the Cogmo with this comp. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
it's even late. I think they're at risk of just one bad fight because
Mm-hmm.
Vayne's no slouch late game either. So
Yeah.
that damage is going to be there for both teams late.
Yeah, it really will. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky to see which team's frontline melts first. Revenger being on Anivia. By the way, Revenger, thank you for the sub, 2-month subscription. You are a baller, regardless of your sub or not. Revenger, you're awesome. You're also awesome for
Revenge said,
picking
"I don't,
Anivia.
I don't want ads in the elimination game, so
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a pay up here."
Get that out of here. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But super glad he's on Anivia. Anivia always has a chance to just delete an AD carry sometimes if she can land a nice stun on him. But the range is a little bit lower. So the positioning is going to be really important for team fights come mid game. But almost gets a stun from
Yeah, I
Xerxes.
feel like Revenger. I don't even think you can call him a newer player at this point. He's played through now a few seasons, but I don't know. I feel like he's just so solid, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes has the tendency to get overlooked in a sense. But
Mm-hmm.
like, he has insane flexibility. we just think about the series. We've seen him on Anivia, Fizz, and Malzahar. Like
Yeah.
those are not three similar champions, and he's shown that he can pilot all of them
Hmm.
quite well.
Yeah, yeah, tall order too, because like it's really difficult to be able to switch up your playstyles like that and still perform, especially against an opponent like Lumi. Super tough. So yeah, using that tempo advantage in the top lane could have a 3v2 here though. Lumi buying time with the blood pool. Revenger gets the wall on him though. Revenger's a little bit far forward though. Gonna get stunned up by Kyosuke and just lit on fire. Egg is down, but that's not gonna help. Who's picking up the omelet today? Gonna go over to Kyosuke's Udyr. Good play. Good mobility by
That's the
Feliximo.
classic "we're ganking" or "are we getting ganked" maneuver there.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
So,
good, actually, really good counter gank. Yeah, really good counter gank.
yep.
That was nice. Smoke
Zex-
even moved down.
Yeah, good. Nice stun by Xerxes. Is going to get knocked back by Pyroblitz, though. Xerxes is going to get a heal. He is ignited, though. Shield is up, and he's going to survive with one more heal. Oh my god, good defense against that gank by Anna and Xerxes, absorbing all kinds of pressure this entire series, man. Like, they've not had any room to breathe in lane,
Yeah,
I feel like.
I do have to ask, what usefulness or how do you feel about, because he's kept his ghost exhaust choice that we saw him run on Alistar. So do you? It seemed to be fairly effective on the Alistar, but do you think it'll get the same mileage on the Taric, or do
Um,
you really like the flash on that one?
I like Flash on Taric just because the Flash stun is like such a
Mhm.
guaranteed way to start a fight. Yeah, Flash stun into Glacial is really good. He did go for the Guardian. Xexi's taking a lot of damage. Pyro is going to keep him tied up. Theo can't commit, but here comes. Nope, that's it. Okay. All right, Thrasher was in the area. No commit there. But yeah, I do like Taric's Flash stun into a Glacial Augment because you get up there, you're at least guaranteed a couple more strikes of your Bravado stacks.
Mm.
So that's the best way to set off a fight, I think, is if you can get flash advantage on Taric, and then you could basically get a guaranteed kill once they're pushed up in your lane. So Ghost doesn't have as much utility or synergy. Guardian is good. I prefer Glacial typically, but I do see the wisdom in Guardian, especially against champs that are really difficult to peel, like Set and like Viego.
Yeah, and his the whole name of the game for him. I mean, so maybe that's the logic with Flash right there. Like maybe he says I'm not I can't
Yeah,
engage at any point in this game because I am the peel.
that's true. That's very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he starts flashing forward while Anna's dealing with the Viego and a Set, she's gonna be a sad girl. So that's not yeah. You don't want to do that to your support. I'll do that, and then I'll look back and be like, oh yeah, sorry, that was it's kind of my job. Um, but yeah, Venture, nice full combo onto Lumi, but yeah, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Anivia. I love Anivia. I don't really like her into Vladimir just because I feel like Vladimir is more impactful in the late game and you're both scaling. This also is me being salty about losing to Vladimir all the time when I used to be an Anivia main. So,
Fair.
um, yeah, but I do like Anivia a lot into melee centric matchups, which you've got, the Mordekaiser and the Udyr, which are totally stuffed by Anivia CC. So the fights could play out in really interesting ways. Nice wall from Avenger to get Illumi a little bit. Thrasher is here as well. Lumi might have to flash or ghost. No, he's just going to Hemoplague Revenger and flash out of there. Drops the Hemoplague.
Yeah.
That's about it. Not really, no
And
scaling yet. Yeah.
Nivea is also one of those with how fast paced League is at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And Nivea is one of the few I feel like remaining champions that is still really great
Yes.
at zoning and stalling the game out.
Yeah.
And like she is one of the few remaining like true anti siege like I will grind this game out to like a 40+ minute game potentially type champions. Which is kind of hard to do with the way that League is right now.
It really is, yeah. And I think Thrasher spending so much time in mid is pretty important because the main thing is that they need to hold that mid tower for Anivia. As soon as she loses that mid tower, she loses so much pressure. And so Thrasher's doing a great job trying to keep Lumi from taking any damage onto that turret.
Yeah, but if you have like other champions that want to get late, Anivia is your best friend.
Yeah, agreed. Lumi is going to pull. Thrasher going to look for a stun. Nice stun by Revenger, and that is a dead vampire in the mid lane. Really nicely done. Good timing, good patience. waiting that blood pool out. So, oh god, a Nivian
Good.
Heimerdinger. Yeah,
Yeah. Nope. Nope. Nope.
yeah.
Please no.
Don't. I do love, yeah, Revenger. I do love trolling people with Anivia's walls, especially if like your team starts getting toxic on you. You can make some really creative traps for him. But we do see in the top lane though, Cirque, even though he is down 20 CS, he's faring a lot better in the set versus Mordekaiser matchup than when Smoke had Darius. So
Yes. No. It is. It's still a tough lane for him, but uh, yeah, not quite as tough, I guess you would say.
mhm.
And the CS difference is there, but critically, I think the kills haven't come over to Smoke, so he
Yeah,
won't be quite as crazy accelerated.
yeah, keeping that gold kind of close. That's about as best you can hope
Yep.
for. I mean, because Philly team is so solo lane centric. So much of their power comes
Yep.
from the solo lanes. If you can just keep that kind of even,
And
then yeah.
and we've seen Cirque, I mean, just game two, right? Have a really incredible impact despite being down so far.
Hmm.
And so yeah, even he's not down nearly as much as he has been. So he you can expect him to have the same, if not more, impact this game,
Yeah.
which I think is encouraging for Bushy
Ooh,
Boys.
nice stunt from Avenger. The wall's not going to let Kyosuke get out, and you see that Anivia against melee characters and just making it look easy. There's no escape. If you're anywhere near a ramp or choke point, and you got Anivia's on the wrong side of the wall, not going to be a good time. So good heads up play by the Bushy Boys there. Going to secure themselves a Rift Herald, it looks like. Lumi's going to push mid while that's happening. Um, but yeah, dangerous catches. And that's another thing why I would want Flash is because Ghost does not help against the Anivia wall at all.
Fair, 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 fair.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, super sucks. Although if you do
You,
flash faceplant on her wall, it's really embarrassing. It's yeah, I've done that. Yeah, so
Ira's gotten Maokai two games in a row, so
yeah, keeping power and comfort's really critical. Um, Lumion Avenger gonna fight over this ward here. Who's gonna be more stubborn about it? Everybody is.
yeah, we'll see. It looks like Thrasher. He's going to his Krugs, and then I'll be curious to see. We've got a little over 3 minutes before plates disappear, so I'll be curious to see where he wants to take this Rift Herald, because
Yeah.
you got to figure he's going to want to make a play and then drop it before plates go down. He's got a nice window to do so, so yeah, I'll be watching where he pass after clearing his jungle here.
Yeah, I don't know, because, like, either... I feel like each lane is kind of equally... oh, wait, okay, Thrasher's mid, looking for Lumi. Revenger's trying to line up a stun, gets a nice wall. Lumi's going to have to zigzag back and forth, drops a Hemo Plague, though, doing a little bit of damage back, pools of blood going all in on this. Smokey is here with the TP, and Revenger and Thrasher are going to have to back away immediately. So, responding... aggression, responding... Yeah, responding to aggression with more aggression. That is
Yep.
Lumi and Smoke's MO. 100% of the
and
time.
and we're seeing slight adaptations even here. You see Smoke running TP in this game three, so able to respond and help out Lumi there in the mid lane, whereas previous games he was all in on lane. He's not leaving.
Lumi in another 1v2. He dropped his pool back. He doesn't have Hemo Plague, and he's just gonna get stunned up and lit up. Revenger gets credit for that kill on the Anivia. Lumi down 0-2 in that lane. He's up almost 15 CS though.
Yeah, no, I think it's a smart game plan here. They force Smoke off the Darius, and like I said, that did mean that Lumi could go the Vladimir. So I think that's kind of like a ticking time bomb. So I think it's smart to focus a lot of your gank resources to try and keep him behind as long as possible.
Yeah, I like that strategy. Meanwhile, Dragon was taken by the Bushy Boys with that tempo advantage that they got. There's a huge tempo advantage in the bot lane, though. Theo and Pyro look like they're going to be able to start sieging up the bot lane. Thrasher does have the Rift Herald if he wants to commit. But
I
diving
think you
in turret...
do. I think you do.
Yeah.
Even if you don't dive, you just want to get those plates.
Ooh, Smokestacks has got to flash away from the showstopper there. Cirque pulled him under turret. Here comes the Rift Herald. Thrasher taking a little bit of damage. But yeah, getting those plates for Theo and Pyro, very good. Can't dive a turret. Not gonna be good.
Oh no, I've
Uh,
sdon't that go bad
yeah,
many a
yeah,
time.
yeah. Even when you're like really ahead, you're like, these guys are down 2 levels. Like, let's go for it. It don't work. It don't work out. But yes, they're keeping things really even though. As long as he stays within like 20 CS, doesn't give up any kills, I think top lane's gonna be looking pretty good for Bushy Boys here.
Yeah, no, this bodes really, really well for them.
Smoke pulls Cirque into the Death Realm. Cirque has to flash away to get rid of the aura, but he does return fire with the Haymaker. Kyo is right, waiting in the wings. Smokey Tooks us. Oh, he's going to get killed by Thrasher. Meanwhile, in the top river, Lumi and Avenger are going to fight it out. Both these control mages just, yeah, that's about how those fights are going to end up. Both guys throwing some spells, then walking away.
Yep. Throw some spells, go back CS, rinse, wash, repeat.
Yep, a little
This
handshaking
will
damage.
this will be first tower for
Ooh,
sure.
yeah.
So then the big question is, ooh, good
Ooh,
damage.
nice wall
Ooh,
by Revenger into the stun. Lumi's going to return with the Hemoplague, though. Pulls aggressively, goes in for another Q. Tides of Blood, gets him back to half health. That's Vladimir. That's Vladimir.
so my question is, do you keep Theo and Pyro in this 2v2 for as long as possible, or do you look to rotate them in? I think normal logic says you crack the tower and then you rotate your dual lane mid so that you just have that 2-man unit be able to respond top or bot at any point. But with the lead that they're building, I mean, I could see the argument that you just want to keep that snowball going and you just keep them in the 2v2.
Yeah, I like that, because Theo is up 1,000 gold over Anna, and things are holding steady in mid for them. Smoke's got a little bit of a lead in the top lane, but Thrasher's the other one with the lead too, so in that 3v3,
Yep,
theoretically, they should be winning any of those contests, though. Plus, they've got the one dragon lead, so they could
they do.
maintain
They
tempo
do.
for the dragon. Um,
The danger of keeping your dual lane down there with the tower down is it opens up gank opportunities. So we'll have to see if Kioske can make them pay for
Oh,
this.
Anna and Xerxes ran into a 3v2 though. Here comes the Taric ultimate to buy some time. Xerxes is going to try to get out. Kioske is there to help, but this is a 3v3 that they don't want to take on though. Thrasher goes into Rampage, takes out Xerxes. The fight's going to keep going though. Theo's going to keep laying down damage. Kyo's dangerously low. Pyro's got to flash away after taking all those turret shots though, but they still get the kill for the Bushy Boys back and away. Lumi is waiting in the wings though. He's going to rotate down if they stay, but they are not. Bushy Boys are going to take the money and run. Man, Xerxes just got cut down so fast there.
Yeah, good calculated aggression from Bushy Boys. Their wards and comms, I'm sure, spotted out Lumi on the potential roam so they don't overstay. And then they're able to, you know, get that kill.
Yeah,
Don't give up anything for it.
yeah.
That's good. That's good play out of them. Nice gold lead here early, so they're definitely in the driver's seat.
Yeah, absolutely. And gold on Thrasher, a gold lead on Thrasher is a good place for your money. Because we know
Yes.
he's a carry player, not just a strategist, not just a team leader, but he also is like a hard carry.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we saw what he did on the Zac with a lead. So Viego is arguably much scarier with this big of an early lead.
yeah, yeah, and it sucks because like Xerxes, he went for the Merc treads, which I don't know. It's kind of a tough call. I think you because you want because the worst thing is that like Tarek gets stunned or CC'd and he can't drop his ultimate in time. That's like worst case scenario. But also there's so many auto attackers on the side of Bushy Boys that like you want to be able to hold some kind of ground against Thrasher, Cirque, and Theo. But I always have a tough call deciding if I want to do Merc treads or I usually just go for the armor boots and just hope that I don't get CC'd. But yeah, we'll see. This is Dragon number 2 going over to the Bushy Boys uncontested. Looks like Fiddly Team are going to try to take the Rift Herald in response, though.
I think they'll get the Herald, but will they pay with it in blood as
Yeah.
Thrasher is making a beeline up there?
Yeah. Looks like they're going to make it out. Thrasher looking for anybody who's lagging behind. Like a freaking tiger in the jungle, just waiting for somebody.
They did well not to just back and instead just run for the
Yeah,
hillside. So.
yeah. Do not be greedy with your backs. Not at all. Yeah, and the tempo advantage is going to get their mid turret as well. So Bushy Boys extending that gold lead to 4,000 gold right now. Um, yeah, they got to be feeling really good this early in the game. It's
Yep.
still they still have Vladimir. Um, there's still a Kog'Maw on the other side of the map, so um, this is a good place for your team's morale. 100%. Like feeling good, you got to lead. Just keep the status quo.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Keep Bushy Boys, they just want to do more of the same. Keep the tempo up. Um, don't take any overly risky fights, but you can play a little cocky at this point, especially if Thrasher's around on the Viego.
hmm
Look to push your advantages. Um, if your Fiddle eats Teemo, you're just scaling. You're
yeah.
trying to stem the bleeding, trying to get levels and gold and items on your Vlad and Cogmal.
hmm
And you're happy. I think you're even happy just not to ignore third dragon here for
Yeah,
the sake of not giving over too much more to too much more to Bushy Boys in the way of kills. So I think you could probably just not even contest third Drake and
yeah,
just say, hey, yep, handshake that, and we'll see you at Soul.
yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, it does seem like to be the option. Smoke is going to get the Rift Herald's help and get rid of that top turret, free him up to roam a little bit more. But yeah, gold lead wise, like Theo's got a 1,500 gold lead over Anna, which is good. But you do want to, that's close. That's close enough right now for Anna to stay relevant. So
Yep.
as long as she's within like half an item of Theo, I think they're going to be okay for team fights. They won't be too big of a deficit. Um, Despite all of the pressure too that Thrasher is
Yep.
applying in bot, it's a really real testament to Xexi's and Anna's resolve to just not wither under that pressure and not give up too much gold. So um,
Uh, a lot of times the scaling comp just will win inevitably. Like once the reason scaling comps are so good is the one inevitable constant in League of Legends is time.
mhm.
Ooh, does Lumi?
Lumi does get the turret, but he might pay for it with his life, though. Thrasher's going to go all in. Hemoplage goes down, but Lumi is... Ooh, flashes the stun, though. Nice flash. Lumi barely escapes from Thrasher. Power Blitz caught trying to ward. Going to get slowed, stunned up. He's got the bouncy... Oh, he gets pulled away. Not going to make it into into any kind of safety, so Anna gets credit for that kill. Really important to get gold onto that Kog'Maw right now. Looks like they're beelining
Dang,
for
the
the
Baron?
Baron. They got a
Thrasher
Kog'Maw.
is. Yeah, they could do this. It's not going to go down as quick as I think they hope. So
Yeah,
we'll see if Revenger's going to spot him out.
yeah. And he could
Yep.
make some plays happen
Oh,
here.
this is dangerous. This
This
is
is,
dangerous.
yeah, Taric ulti is down though. All they got to do is wait it out and then engage here. So once the Taric ulti is down, Revenger and Cirque could go in. Thrasher is on the front lines though, looking for a catch. Anna Game Girl's left alone though. She's got 2 honors. She's got no way out though. Showstopper's gonna slam her into the ground though, and the haymaker finishes her off. That was a huge misplay there. Kiosuke is gonna try to rush back to his front line and try to help out. Theo's got Ghost though. He's ready to take this fight. Oh my god though. The health bars are still up. Revenger is left alone to 3. Not gonna survive. Gonna be an egg. That's gonna be a crispy omelet right in front of the Baron pit, courtesy of Fiddle Eats Teemo. Oh my god. There was just a trade of backlines there. It looked like the fight's still on. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I think you're happy with that. If you're Bushy Boys, you stop the Baron. Um, yeah, I don't think Fiddle eats Teemo can really stick
Ooh.
around too much longer.
Pyro goes in, trying to tank up for Theo to lay down some damage, but Theo is being chased by Kyosuke. They do get they get their man. Kyosuke not going to make it out of this. That's another kill. Oh, it's a kill going over to Cirque, though. Xerxes is going to run for the hills. Good re-engage by Pyro Blitz there, recognizing the man advantage and just getting Theo more, which is what they need. They need as much
Yep.
gold on Theo as they can.
Yep, they're gonna. It looks like based on pings, they're gonna probably look to get their third dragon. Like we said, I think it's okay to give this if your Fiddle eats Teemo. Um, yeah, if Fiddle eats Teemo wins this game, they will without a doubt have earned their way into the finals. But kind of what I was getting at, a lot of times scaling teams will just win at a certain point, but
Yes.
because of I would say the difficulty of executing this comp with the lack of peel that they have, even if they scale into like just Oblivion, they still are going to have to massively outplay these team fights to find a win.
100%. Yeah.
And I
Thresh-
mean, that means they earn it, right? If they can pull this off, they certainly earned it.
Yeah, Lumi is going to get rooted up by Pyro's ultimate. He's going to get deleted, though. He doesn't even have a chance to do anything though. This is still a 4v5. They've got to be careful. The Fiddle team has got to run out of dodge though. Flash forward with Pyroblitz's root, gets 2 knocked back. Oh, Smoke though going straight for the backline though. Theo's caught in the Death Realm. Smoke's gonna bring that down the hammer. Gonna miss though. Oh, Showstopper pulls Smoke out of the fight and lands him straight into the dirt. Zexy's gonna try to get a stun, but it's too little too late. 5-man strong for the Bushy Boys in the mid lane though, with, oh my gosh, with all of their damage still up. They're gonna lay down at least an inhib turret here, it looks like. Oh my god, that play was nasty. Huge catch on Illumi. My god.
They have options now. They can take inhib and back. They can take inhib and immediately sprint to Baron. They could stick around and go for the end, which I think that is the riskiest and least advisable of the options. So yeah, they're gonna not take that one, which I didn't expect them to do.
Yes.
And they will do this Baron pretty quickly.
Okay, going for the Baron. They've got a 7k gold lead though. They haven't backed yet with all that extra money, so we'll see if Fiddle Team wants to take this fight though. Baron is at half health, pretty low. Doesn't look like Fiddle Team is going to get there in time. Lumi is waiting in the wings though. Baron does go over to Bushy Boys. Lumi threatening to go in. I think he takes this though. But yeah, that last Baron fight was really tough, and that's one of the lessons that you'll learn playing Taric is that if your ulti is down, that the fight is over. If you don't have your ultimate, like that's so much of Taric's power is pocketed into that ultimate. If you just have your stun, if you have your bravado stacks and like your heal, if you can do melee attacks, it's not enough. Yeah, using that ultimate early, you leave. The team leaves. Even with all things even, Taric's primary contribution is gone. It's kind of like, would you team fight without Milio or a Mumu ultimate? Like, super risky. Yeah, so I think, yeah, as soon as that Taric ultimate's gone, that's the go button for Bushy Boys. So you gotta respect and back away. 3-man crash into the top lane turret. Smoke, he'll take some fights here if he wants.
They might actually get both solo laners, look.
Yeah. Xerxes is there. Let's go. Oh my god, Lumi is in a 1v2 though. Looking for Theo. Hemoplay goes down though with the tide pool. Smoke does get popped out of the death realm and he is going to go down to that 1v3. Theo gets a kill onto Lumi though. That is huge. Killing spree 3-0-5. His vein is going loose. And they've got Baron minions just pushing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they get both solo laners in the sides, and that is the free reign ticket for Bushy Boys to just push with this Baron.
Yeah, they're looking at a 10k gold lead. Kyo's got to be really careful not to be walled away from his teammates. But yeah, 10k gold lead for the Bushy Boys. They've got Baron pushing on 2 different mid lanes right now. They're definitely going to get a tier 2. We'll see if they can get any inhib turrets.
Oh, Pyro, he's fine.
He's cool. He's good. He's good. He's a tanky boy.
He's good.
He's got it. He's got it. Pyro's always got it. Yeah, Thrasher and Avenger keeping up the pressure. God, Anivia with Baron minions is so obnoxious, impressive to fight against.
Yeah. Like we were talking about earlier, you always like Anivia. I think everyone thinks of her as anti-siege, but she can be a pretty one ahead, especially with Baron minions. She can be just a really annoying siege contribution to a siege because she just obliterates the enemy minion wave and it's
2-man gank squad onto Lumi. Lumi's just going to try to drag his opponents into the opposite direction away from the base. Going to get stunned up and just deleted right out of the gate. 0-6 on the Vladimir. That is another kill going over the Bushy Boys. They got an 11k gold lead. It's huge. I don't think I've seen any teams come back from something that a deficit that large. So it's going to be...
It definitely requires some sort of blunder to be made by the team with the gold lead. Possibly 2 blunders. Depends how big the blunder is. But, League is a very complicated game. So it's easy to make missteps, even if you're super well practiced. But we'll see if Fiddle can find those windows or openings. But Soul Dragon's up here in 5 seconds. So I'd imagine this goes over uncontested, and then it's just a matter of how Bushy Boys wants to look to end the game, and how and when Fiddle looks to kind of throw up that final fight into them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a really tall order. If you can drag a game out to 40 minutes, a win team fight will win the game. If you can win a team
Yep.
fight 40 minutes in, you win the game. So the longer they drag this game out, the less those gold leads mean. But Bushy Boys are going to try to keep the game accelerating, and I don't think they're going to lay off at all. Yeah, because once Anivia's in this place right now where she can siege against all these short-range characters, yeah, Avenger's going to be
Well,
feeling really good.
Bushy, when you take Soul before 30 minutes, like you're saying, all right, we're going for the end right in the next like 5 to 6 minutes, because what you don't want is flip at Elder,
Yes.
because that is one of those like potential blunders that could start to turn the game around. Is somehow the team that's down 12 13k gets Elder, which lets them win a team fight or two, and gets them all that bounty gold. So
Mm-hmm.
the fact that they have Soul here, they do not want this to go another 5 minutes. They want to end this game now.
Yeah, I hear that. Because Lumi, he's almost level 16.
Yep.
He has given up 6 deaths, but again, I've seen Luminous behind so many games, and he finds a way, just like life.
Yep.
Um, but yeah,
On the flip side, Fiddle eats Timo. I mean, the comms are definitely going to be stall, stall, stall. We'll steal Elder. Like
yeah,
that's like their sole focus right now. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's like that's kind of the light at the end of the tunnel.
hmm
And in a way, like I said, Bushy Boys, they'll be happy to take the Elder. It's a great tool to help them win the game.
yeah,
But they would be much more happy to take this Baron and then take the Nexus before they even have to worry about that.
yeah. 100%. Lumi stunned up. Is he going to survive? He's just going to get popped. Too much CC for the Vladimir, though. Kyosuke is in the mix. Anna's going to try to tee off, but we'll see if she can survive, though. Circus straight on her. Here comes the Terra ulti, though. That's huge. They can turn this fight around, though. Looks like Anna's not going to have... Oh, she's going to have time to... Oh, my God. But the health bars in front of her are going down. She has no front line right now. The health bars are just getting melted. Smoke is going to try to hold as much as he can on a Cirque. Cirque gets a huge haymaker. The big shield. Anna goes down. Revenger goes on a killing spree. 4-2 and 11 on the Anivia. 15 takedowns in their 21 kills.
Also, Theo's in their base.
Oh, he's in their base. Okay, there's that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Theo on the vein, just ripping these turrets down, and it looks like the Bushy Boys are going to punch their ticket to the finals, beating Fiddle Eats Timo in 30 minutes with over 15k gold lead. Well played by the Bushy Boys.
Yes, well played after their game one loss. Good adaptation. Good comeback after that loss. They didn't let it go to their mental too badly, and
Yeah.
they come out the other side not clean, but winners in this best of three. And they wait to see if it's going to be Spark Unknown or Legion of the Watchers that they face in the finals.
Yeah, yeah, I'm excited to see what happens there. Yeah, got to do obviously like Thrasher, the big time MVP. Theo just performing so crazy on Vayne. His Vayne is just so gross. But huge props I want to give to Cirque for
Yes.
yeah, just turning it around and not letting those 2 first games. Because when you get just beat down for like 2 games in a row, it's so hard to keep your morale up. But Cirque stayed in the game, man. 6-1-7 on the set. He had a gold lead, a 2k gold lead over Smoke. So really good, huge props to Cirque. Really, really well done. Yeah, love to see it. So yeah, to Fiddly's Timo, congratulations on an awesome, awesome season. You guys did really well. I loved watching you guys play. You guys pulled out some really awesome victories, and you're just always entertaining to watch. Smoke, Kyosuke, Lumi, Blue Jay, Anna, Xexes, you guys are all champions in my heart. So really, really nicely done. I really liked seeing you guys play. But Bushy Boys, they claim their spot in the finals. And we'll find out tomorrow who they are going to end up fighting against. So, yeah, really, really good stuff. I think we can roll on out of here. Drew, do you have any
Yeah,
other post
thank
game thoughts?
you.
Okay.
No, just thank you, Josh, for hosting us in this throwback night. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed our throwback night here for
Yeah.
Maximum in the semifinals. Hey, you know what? It felt like old times. We haven't missed a beat. Technical difficulties and all. This was a true throwback in every sense of the word. So hopefully, everyone enjoyed it. I know I had a lot of fun. So
Yes, yes, yeah. Thank you very much for being patient with our technical difficulties. Yeah, but this is how we used to run things before. It was a little haphazard, so yeah, get a taste of the past. But yeah, huge performance by the Bushy Boys. Congrats on making it to the finals. I'm excited to find out who your opponents are going to be. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Special thanks to the Bushy Boys and Philippe's Timo, obviously, for putting on a great show. Huge thanks to Drewbert for casting this game with me. And big props to the admin team for putting us all together, dealing with my crap. But most of all, the community, the audience. I love all you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are fun. Love talking with you. Love playing with you. Love playing against you. So yeah, you guys are the best. And we will catch y'all. Oh yeah, so we're shooting tomorrow, right? Tomorrow at 8:30
yep,
EST. Okay.
8:30.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So tune in tomorrow 8:30 EST to find out who the Bushy Boys are going to be playing against in the finals. We'll see y'all there. Everybody have a good night.